What up, and welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you're watching this is a part of my Japan time. And if you're actually watching this now, this is actually live, and it's gonna be gone till like when I'm gone. But this is the recap episode from the Nas Vegas little chapter we had. But thank you so much for joining us. I know you guys have missed us a lot. I've been seeing it through the comments, but joining me, of course, reliable is not Xavier, but Rock Samson. What's going on, Rock Samson? I gotta clap it up.
What's up, guys? Yo, howdy.
Yeah.
It's Monday. I fucking hate Mondays. No, I don't actually have a problem with Mondays. But fucking Garfield. But nah, my weekend starts today, and we're just chilling, man. I'm happy to be here on a Monday. It's a weird vibe.
Yeah, Rock will be doing a closeout. Yeah, it's different. You like see people here, and they gotta move cars.
Yeah.
It's like that. There's a lot going on. Also running the boards and making sure everything is running tip top. Magoo is the one and only Ray. You got a mic this time, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, gentlemen. What's up?
Were you able? Were you able to be? I want to say like 100% after that trip. Are you? Would you say you're back to 100?
I wouldn't say 100. I'm like 95.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm
good though.
And that's still passing.
Yeah, and somebody said it, not me. I'm gonna say Joe Sands. XG is being a lame because of the super chats. I'm gonna substitute lame for bitch, and yes, he probably is, because ever since we got demonetized, I have not wanted him to see, I have not seen him want to show up on the show, straight up.
Money talks.
Yeah, but you can't just be there when the good times are rolling.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, bro. Otherwise you're gonna roll the fuck out of here.
I'm broke, man. So all the friends I got, I know they're real.
You gotta test them.
Speaking of broke, would you buy those red giant boots?
Oh yeah, all right.
Mischief?
So y'all think I didn't fucking think about that shit?
Okay, before
I actually would like to have those boots.
Before we go about it, Ray asked the question in general. Generalize the question. What are you talking about? Ray is talking about those boots?
So this brand called Mischief or something like that.
Mischief.
I saw it on my Mischief.
Is that the one with the eyeball?
I don't know, but it was on my Explorer feed, and I saw these big giant red boots. I'm like, these look wearable. So I click, and I go down the rabbit hole, and then I see people wearing these boots. I'm like, are people actually wearing these boots? I'm like, can you buy them?
They're better known as the Astro Boy boots, and you said it's made by Mischief. And I'm not gonna lie, look, bro, I'm gonna ask everybody the question, and we're gonna explain it. But we're going to yes or no. Who would you get them and would you rock them? I am going to say a solid yes. I would be rocking these right here, bro. I would rock them right now. I would have found I don't know if I would have rocked it with these shorts, but I would have found an outfit to make it happen. I don't know how much they cost. I do have a limit, for buying quote unquote ugly things. Rock Samson.
Cost is the only reason I didn't buy these fucking joints. They're $350 retail before tax. I caught wind of them before they released or anything like that. I'm loose friends with somebody from Nice Kicks, and this dude was advertising them and like taking these fucking pictures that blew up. He's the guy.
Are they available just everywhere? Like, or is this one of those things where it's like
you gotta have the app?
Oh, it's a certain app, so it's kind of like a Dunks kind of release. You can't go just to any store and be like, you guys have the Astro Boy boots?
Exactly. Yeah, it's the Mischief app, but I think they take out all the vowels. But yeah, I've got that app downloaded. The pair of shoes they came out with before this was a pair of fucking like cast boots, like when you fuck your leg up, not like an actual cast, but like the plastic support and all that crap.
So this company's known for making weird shit.
100%. They made like a vinyl figure of a like 8-bit looking stack of money and shit. So you can just like they specialize in just fucking weird shit. And I actually love that concept, man. It's one of those, even if you wouldn't wear those Astro Boy boots or you wouldn't buy any of their product, like I thought the fucking the medical boots was kind of, it's not my style, but I thought it was a neat like venture into just expression and expanding the culture of fashion.
How would you have you seen those videos of somebody that when they're getting the boots pulled off? I heard that's the difficult thing, and that's like the viral shit where there's videos of people taking their boots off because I thought there was a zipper on the side, but no, you just got you got to kind of have to do it like women do with the heels, where you gotta just boom, just like kind of like narrow it, yeah, I guess narrow slide it in there.
And see, I got this fucking fat ass 11 and a half, 12.
Are you flat footed? I'm flat footed.
I thought for the longest time I was, but the arch in my foot has been like really hurting a lot lately. So my wife got me these insoles with some arch support, and holy shit, bro, game changer. Like my feet don't hurt no more.
Nice.
And I was
your feet shouldn't hurt for a skinny fool. If you're fat, it should hurt because you're carrying your fat ass around. Straight up, bro. Like fat people complain, bro. Like they talk about it's like my feet hurt and all this shit. It's like, hey, bro, like you're fat. You know what I mean? Like if you're fat, your legs are gonna hurt, bro. You're overworking your dogs, bro. Like the suspension is not meant to carry that much. You know what I mean? So like, and you can't get new fucking knees and joints. I'm telling you, because like I've been heavier and I fluctuate up and down with my weight. It's but I always try to keep it a certain spot where I'm comfortable. And believe me, at my heaviest, my shit has hurt.
Dude, I'm forever jealous of fat people's like calves. Those shits are stacked. Like I'm a skinny guy, so no matter how much I try to work out my legs, like they'll get cut and they'll kind of build a little bit.
I wish my arms were stacked like the way my calves are, because I ain't gonna lie, I fucking run a lot, bro. Like I hit that treadmill a lot, and like I got some pretty strong legs, bro. Like just straight up, like I got some really strong legs, because like a lot of the stuff I do is just like incline. When I do my free time, I'll go hiking, and I run like a good 5 miles when I run. I do anywhere between 4 to 5. That's my reg, bro.
Fuck that.
So I'm like, I feel my shit. I'm like, but I wish, I'm like, yo, can I just flip it real quick?
Well, what are you doing with your arms? What are you doing with your arms?
I gotta start doing something.
Well,
I'm gonna start running like an ape, dude.
You could always,
have you ever tried walking like that?
Yeah. Oh, dude, who hasn't? Come on, man.
But as a kid, it seems doable. Walking like an ape.
Well, because you're flexible as a little idiot, but then as you get older and you're stiffer and you don't stretch as much, dude, yeah, that shit fucked me up. I definitely have tried that in recent years. Actually, like last month, fucking with my squirrels. Yeah, I definitely chased them like that, and that shit fucked my back up. Like, I was fine, but I was sore. I was like, God damn it, I'm not old yet.
Like certain things, like I would say certain things at 33. Looking at it now, like monkey bars, that's a mission right now, bro.
No,
but I don't know, like towards the middle, like I would like towards like the mid, like maybe 75%. I'd be like, we're just doing it. Like I'm Donkey Kong. I can't quit.
No, what you should do for your arms, man, and anybody else listening, like I'm not
steroids?
A trainer. Yes.
Hit up Bart's.
Fuck yeah, get them steroids. But no, if you're trying to build, you want to do lower reps and higher weight. But if you're trying to tone, more reps, lower weight.
There you go. I'm gonna, I gotta start hiking with my hands too, because it's like obviously I'm telling you, all that incline is cool, because it's like, when I got shorts on and I'm just chilling, I'm like, all right, man. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, you put it through, but I'm like, I gotta have that same dedication. But I wish jerking off get you buff,
I mean, put on ankle weights.
Dude, that'd be a heavy ass jerk off, huh? Yo, all right, how hard would that be, bro? How hard would it be to jerk off with ankle weights, bro?
It'd be challenging as fuck. You know what? I think I'm gonna take that challenge.
Let's make that challenge.
Take that challenge. Everybody, go home, get your ankle weights, put them on your wrist.
Like what's heavy? Like for your wrist, like 5, right? Like 5 is doable
easily. Well, I try to play my NPC with a fucking watch on, a little Nixon watch, and that shit threw my hands way off, just even that little bit. So imagine slapping a 5-pound weight on your fucking hand while you're handling your schmeat. Be careful. Don't sue us. We didn't tell you to do this.
Yeah, man, but like I mean, I don't know, like, because it would kind of hurt, bro. You're going back and forth, like the weight's gonna hit the backboard of your dick. You know what I mean? Because like we have that backboard.
Well, the thing is, like, that when you work out, you
where the penis ends, like that wall of meat.
Yeah.
It doesn't go in there like a turtle. It's just like a wall. It's like the backboard.
But nah, man, you need to you gotta control your weight, man. Don't be that lunkhead at the gym that lifts the heaviest thing and throws it on the ground, you know.
Yeah.
Controlled, man. Control your weight, baby.
Yeah, it probably for sure would have to be like slow tech, because it's sandbags too.
Dude, yeah. Well, you gotta have that.
You get your shaft.
You pull down on it too hard, you know what I mean?
You can chafe your shaft.
Well, worst case, you know, whenever people take their ring off and it just pulls all their skin and meat off and they see the bone and shit, just imagine doing that while you're yanking it.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody cringe.
Yeah, you know, have you ever lifted, like, well, I mean, you know, like when you've done some heavy lifting or you've probably worked out and you left the ring on and like you said, your hands get fat, dude.
I do not leave my ring on when I work out.
I made that mistake and I had to learn the hard way because I used to wear so many rings. And one time I would leave one of them or two on. And, you know, it would just be basic stuff, bro. But sometimes your hands are getting chalas, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck. So I remember when that shit happened to me when I was younger, bro. I freaked out. I was like, something bit me. I was like, something bit me. My hand's fat. Like, yeah.
Something bit me. My hand's fat.
Yeah, like, cause he couldn't take my rings off, bro. So I'm like, this is what's going on. But what is that? Is that an allergic reaction?
Just swelling, man. I mean, it's like when you're on your feet all day, your feet swell. Same thing. You're working out. You're pumping blood into different parts of your body.
Imagine a pregnant chick,
dude,
carrying those extra 8 pounds. Their feet swell up.
How much does a pregnant stomach weigh?
Dog, I don't know.
Because there's like water in there and shit.
I was about to say,
I
usually.
forgot about that.
Yeah, like water weighs a lot.
I feel like an average baby is like 8 pounds.
No, but like the whole setup is like 30 pounds, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole incubator and the whole microwave setup in there is is a good like 30 pounds, bro.
You got to count the plate that the thing sits on, the wheels that rotate.
Just because that mass, you know, doesn't necessarily fall under the baby, like, or as a part of the baby, the whole unit is needed to to make that human. So then just because it's not a part of the baby, don't mean that she's not carrying that she's carrying like a whole pitcher in there of water or whatever, or baby goop.
My wife says that you gain about 30 pounds.
Yep.
In pregnancy.
Yeah. It's mostly like body, you know, weight, you know, skin, fluids. Yeah, the whole nine, like you're saying. There's just a lot that goes into being pregnant, I suppose.
Food babies.
Food babies are real.
Yeah, the food babies are the only babies, you know, I want to be making.
You know, same.
Yeah.
No other babies, man. I ain't fuck them kids.
It's just like but the whole process, bro, like pregnant chicks that do it by themselves, like that shit's, shout out to them, bro, because that shit, bro, like that shit seems tough, bro. Carrying all that weight, then you gotta pick your ass up. You imagine, like, you gotta cook for yourself. You got nobody bringing you shit. Yeah, you gotta sit in the toilet, and I imagine wiping your ass hard. You know what I mean? No, I'm just being realistic, bro. Like if my belly, because you ever see some of these fat ass fools that have like an over like ex Joey Diaz stomach on, like, bro, how you can't be accurate with wiping your ass, bro. Like,
I mean, I feel that that's probably accurate about a good majority of adults, unfortunately.
yeah, like at that point you gotta have like a bidet or like a manguera to just spray your asshole.
Man, just get your wet wipes, you know?
I heard wet wipes give you cancer or some shit like that, right?
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to believe that.
Yeah, like what is it? Like, I don't know. I heard you're not supposed to leave the chemical. I don't know, bro. Then everything fucking gives you cancer, bro.
That's, yeah. I mean, it's like I tried to do aluminum free deodorant. Nah, that didn't last. Like I don't even have to be doing anything too exerting or crazy, and I'll just smell like shit in like a matter of hours. I'm like, what the fuck? I was literally just
I'm experiencing that actually.
From me right now? Yeah.
No. The fact that because I purchased aluminum free, and there is a major difference.
It's unfortunate, man, and it's like
but it's more natural, right?
Yeah, and I really wanted to ride that wave, but it is not. It's not true. It's not allowing me to function like a normal person, man. Like I said, like I don't stink normally, man, and so to have that fucking odor chasing me around it, you know, like at work and stuff, I'm like, God damn, like this is not the place.
Straight up, it is not the place, bro. You know what was the place? Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, bro. So we are coming back from this. From this. It almost felt like a weekend, bro. I remember I went to go drop off stuff at the UPS, And then they were just looking at they're like, oh man, they're like, you know, you got a loaded car, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas. They're like, damn, bro, it's like Tuesday or like it's like Wednesday, and then I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna go do it, and then we return on Friday, bro. But there will I'll tell you guys in the chat room right now, and I'll let you guys know there will not be any Hank usage until I don't know, like the 4th of July or some shit, where
further notice.
Where we celebrate America or something worth it, you know, be like, you know, like to make it a not just a feasible show for everybody. So don't think that the stupid asshole I told you suck my dick yesterday for telling me he's like, you're annoying on the Nas. I'm like, well, fuck you, bro. Start your own show. But I just don't think I'm doing it because assholes like him. I'm doing it because this week I learned, bro.
And this had nothing to do with me either.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Ray, but this week I learned, bro. We took it to the limit, bro.
Man, and you know, it's like I was saying to you earlier, man. At least you learned before it got like past the point of no return,
bro. I mean, there was a point where these fools were like, "Hey, fool, like you're turning blue, dog." Like
yeah, that frostbite's real.
I mean, you know, but
his lips, man.
Yeah, the lips.
Yeah.
And then Giovanni was like, "Dude, my fingers are turning purple." Like, yeah, like being able to like, yo, we should stop. And then
he's not the lightest character, you know.
Yeah, but it's just the going hard, bro. That was what it was. And shout out to Steph Tone for being over there, you know, and being a part of Las Vegas. We all partook in Hank and some Miami Magic. We found this new shit called Miami Magic, bro.
What is that?
Dude, it's so all right, so I spent one of the stories out there is we ran out of the tanks, bro. You know what? Let's just start before let's just start before that. Yeah, let's start in the beginning. So
how many tanks, dude?
So I think in total it was 4 tanks, bro.
But like, be descriptive of the sizes, because they're all.
So in total there was 4 tanks, bro. There was a little 5-pounder, which is the little personal tank. Then there was two. There was the twins. There was the Bobby Hill size 10-pounder, and the John Redcorn one. The Joseph one, which is another 10 pounds. So that's 20. And then there was Hank. You know, OG Hank. He is 15 pounds, bro. Damn, bro. So. So that was, you know, we were partying on the way. I wasn't driving or anything. Shout out to my lady. She drove the whole way, the whole way there. I drove the whole way back. But yeah, we were partying, and then we get there, bro, and it starts, bro. You know, everybody's having a good time, bro. Good times, bro.
I gotta cut you off. Did you do any on the way?
Yeah, I just said that.
Right.
Yeah, just said that. Giovanni and myself were just like, girl, this best stupid act should have rolled in this car. You know, and I'm kind of glad he did it, because Xavier gets annoying as fuck when he is drunk sometimes, bro. I was like, I am here. I was like, bro, you know, I was like, this is just, I'm going to be outside, Xavier. But it was kind of like white girl annoying, bro. It's just like, you know how like that
white girl wasted?
Yeah, like kind of like Jersey Shore annoying.
This
like,
is my song.
Yeah, like it's yeah. What? You don't like this song? This is why Andrew Tate is better than you. Yeah, and just
damn, he's trying to pull that card.
Just stupid shit like that, you know. So I was just, you know, was kicking it outside, and I don't know, something sparked it, but the first night, you know, it kind of turned into the real world when I was told, because I blacked out.
Oh shit, on the Nas?
I blacked out after a while. So we started pounding the Jefferson's alcohol, right? Like just like I started pounding that, just drinking, and then I started killing all the Topo Chicos, just bam. But because I'm on Nas, it's just, oh, watch me down this, watch me down this, bro. So I'm already getting lit, bro. Then these fools find the hot tub. It's cold as hell in Vegas.
That
bro.
Already sounds like a mistake.
Everybody's like, let's get in there. We all get in the hot tub, bro. And then we start doing Nas in the hot tub. That could pop. That, yeah.
Motherfucker, what?
Mind you, I'm not just, if anybody who went to the trip, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying, hey, you were doing Nas and you were doing Nas, just, you know, because people like to be hella nosy, bro, and they'll be like, yeah, I heard you were doing this.
We're not
like,
incriminating.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, E-Zone was doing this shit. Like, and whoever wants to say it, they were doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I did a couple.
Yeah, but so we were in, and so Ray was jumping in from the hot tub to the pool back and forth that night.
Yeah.
Moses was just going in on the Nas, and it didn't. After we got into I want to say I started to black out once I got into the hot tub, because I kept drinking in the hot tub. And drinking in the hot tub or in a jacuzzi is not a good idea.
Fuck no, your body's all loose and shit.
And it also does not help that I was sucking down cold ass air, and while I'm in a boiling pot, just like like yeah, but you live and learn. Get out of there, and I'm even more wasted than the beginning, bro.
Damn.
And we start going in the tanks, bro. We realized we already killed like 2 tanks that time.
Sorry.
Yeah. What is it? You can go. Okay. Yeah, you can go. What is it? We start cutting into when did we go into both tanks, Ray, that first night?
I can't say, man, because I wasn't really paying attention on which tank it was.
Because I know we were left.
I mean, I remember like going to bed like around maybe like 1:30, and maybe you guys still doing it till like 2 or some shit.
So we were sitting. So we started with the
If
5.
that helps.
The 5-pounder was gone, bro, before we did the hot tub. And then in the midst of it, the red 10-pounder was already gone because me and Giovanni had been going in on it on the way over there. And then we started going in with the the Bobby Hill one, which is the regular blue 10-pounder, and that went by quick because everybody's going in. Like everybody who's partaking, and it's a large group. And we're all like, yeah, we're having a good time, bro. And then at some point, I'm just like really wasted, and I don't know, but I had to apologize to Xavier the next day because
Interesting.
From what I remember, I just remember this in the midst of being blacked out. Like, I just remember Giovanni like coming up to me, and he was like, give me the tank. He's like, give me he's like, give me the tank. And then I was just like, no. I was like, you're not gonna take this shit. I'm not gonna stop.
Wait, you guys were having a tank fight?
Well, the reason I just remember like saying like, nah. And then he's like, you have to stop. He's like, you have to stop, bro. Like he's like this.
But he's like, give me the tank.
No, yeah, like he was like, give me the tank, because he had a balloon too. Like, and then he's like, give me the tank, and I was like, no, I don't want to give you this shit, bro. And then I don't know what made me do it, bro, but I fucking tossed that shit at Xavier, bro. Like I tossed a tank, bro. I think the little one was out, the little green one. So I was like, fuck you. And I just fucking threw the tank at him, bro. And it missed him, and it just rolled. And then I got mad, according to everybody, that I missed him with that tank. So I was like, well, just roll the tank, the one that's empty that we just finished. And then everybody was like, stop. Like
where did the tank land? On the floor?
It passing the couch that was the counter, and then thank God it didn't hit the wall or anything like that, because
that would have been it.
That would have been it, and it would have just
Because I didn't hear no like big old sound, No.
Yeah, it didn't hit him, but I don't know what he was saying that pissed me off, or if he was saying anything like that. But I apologized to him the next morning, and that wasn't that. But that was where everybody was like, yeah, this is it. It could have been like we could next. Nah, it's not gonna be a next time like this.
About that,
but it could have been a whole, like Steph Tone said, it could have been a whole A&E intervention show, an episode where it's like that would have been the scene where it's like, you don't tell me to stop. and
I'll tell you when I had enough.
Yeah, bro, it was like that.
And Bobby with the what was it? He was like with the meat.
Yeah, I thought he's like, now bring me that sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So cigarettes.
So that was that was the first night. That was Saturday, bro. And I want to say I knocked out because my girlfriend was like, "This is the only way I'm going to stop him." So she went to bed, and then I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to be."
You?
No, I was just like, I don't want to be on the bad side or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go to bed too, because I saw the look. Everybody was looking at me like Home Alone. When he everybody who was in the mist after I started throwing the tanks in the circle was looking at me like Home Alone after Kevin dropped the fucking the Pepsi.
Oh, they're all like,
yeah, you remember that, like,
staring.
He was like, you're such a parasite, Kevin. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And then he was like, what? They said some mean shit.
L'incompétent, some shit like that.
Yeah. He was like, I fucking hate this family. It's like, yeah. He was like, and I wish you guys were all just disappear and never come back. He's like, I wouldn't miss none of you guys.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, bro. But He had a nice house. He could have lasted a lot. He technically didn't miss him till like he realized he needed some adult care.
It's a beautiful home.
But
what the fuck did the dad do for
Mr. McAllister, I don't know, bro,
Yeah.
but he had to have envelopes full of money like that, or
I
Kevin
think it was mentioned once.
What he did?
Yeah, that's an Easter egg, rather.
yeah, but yeah, look what you did, you little jerk. That's what everybody was looking at me.
Yeah, that deal was something.
Up
dude.
until the point, yeah, he was a fucking cheapskate, bro. Fucking gold, dog. I was just like, hey, bro, you fucking just mooch off fucking Mr. McAllister, fucking piece of shit. Like, but yeah, so everybody was looking at me like that after like that Saturday, that first day there.
First day in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the first day, everybody was looking at me like that part of Home Alone.
Look
So
what
the
you
next-
did, you little jerk.
Yeah, so the next day, bro, after I said my apologies, and we're all laughing. We're like, yeah, it was all fun. I don't know. I should have just stopped, bro, but I decided to go ahead and be like, no, let's just start breakfast off like this. Shh. Like I just walked up to the tech and was like, let's twist again, like we did last. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
So, can you black out of Nas?
Yeah, you black out all the time. But that's when lack of oxygen, you'll just pass out.
So could you say you kind of blacked out for a sec, or for some?
I blacked out from too much alcohol and just it hitting me all at once, along with the NOS, because the NOS makes you feel invincible, and then just attributed to it. So like the blackout was the alcohol, because I had been drinking a lot that same night. I would just kept chugging shit. So the next morning we start going in. I start singing that song, Dime Bebé, or something like that. Quiero comerte todos los días, or something. That song I was playing that shit over and over again. Everybody wakes up. Everybody's like, "Girl, let's just fucking keep doing this."
Nos.
Yeah, because the whole plan the second day is we're going to Champs. We're like, fuck it, we're gonna go hit up Champs, and then we got a hookup at a Smoke and Fire, his restaurant, to make sure we go film an episode there in Las Vegas at 2:00 or 3:00. So we show up, we're like, fuck it, let's rush early in the morning, bro. And this is when it starts hitting me, bro. I don't know what the fucking that much Nas did to me, but obviously it was not anything positive, bro, because I noticed that I was burping like a motherfucker, bro, because there is so much gas in my body. It is just coming up, bro. It's just like, and I'm just like, all right, this is beyond indigestion. You know what I mean? Like this is
Indigestion.
Yeah, this is past. Yeah, what is it? That it is past indigestion, and it is far somewhere else, bro. So I start feeling that right away, bro. But it's concerning, so I start getting the fucking chills, bro. And I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm fucking cold, and it's like this weird feeling, bro. And I try to ignore it, right? We didn't really have no breakfast, so we're just like, we're trying to rush it to the place.
Man, I was dying that day. We didn't eat.
I didn't have no breakfast, and I thought I was like, I'll just drink water and just do some Nas in the morning, and I'll be ready to go. Nope, I should have given it a rest. So we, I go back, and we start going to Champs, bro. And then I usually am one to get car sick, because that's the reason I like driving. Like everywhere I go, like I don't like especially if I'm looking at my phone, I'll get car sick.
100%, dude. Takes me like 3 minutes.
Yeah, like literally, I'll start feeling it right away. And sometimes it's that fake want to throw up feeling that it's not. I know it's real when the saliva starts running through, where you're just like, So I'm we're going over there, and in the middle of me getting out of the Champs parking lot, I just everybody's like, they're like concerned. They're like, you do not look well at all, because you can visually see it. They're like, yo, bro, this. And
fucking mouth hanging open.
Yeah, and then in the middle of us taking the first steps out of there, the first time, blah. Then I keep walking a few more steps. Second time, blah.
Just Ralph?
Huh?
Just like chucking, just Ralph and throwing up.
Yeah, just throwing up, bro. And I'm just like, it didn't even have anything, bro. You know what I mean?
Where did that happen?
That was before we walked into Champs.
So, like, you went to like some random corner and.
Yeah, I threw up behind somebody's Lincoln pickup truck.
If you're the owner of a Lincoln pickup truck, we're sorry.
There was nothing in there though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was nothing in the context of the throw up, but the water, I try to drown this shit out
That's
with.
wild that you threw up in Vegas. But that's kind of like a common thing too.
I was about to say, that sounds very on brand for Vegas.
So So we go into Champs, and mind you, this Champs was pretty cool, bro. But it is like a smoke shop fest.
Yeah. Bunch of wholesale fest,
Yeah, it was like wholesale. It was like they take the smoke shop district on the road.
Third Street.
On Third Street. It was like everybody from Third Street is like, my friend, I have bigger dick.
Hey,
yeah, bro. Like,
but all that money in that room, though. God damn.
bro, how many hookers did they hire from the city, bro? Like, all the hookers were working that day, huh? Like, for sure, bro. Like, cause amongst the regular hardworking girls that is what they do. I'm pretty sure there was a good amount of hookers amongst the mix, bro.
I mean, if I was a sex worker and I was getting paid to just hang out at a fucking pipe festival, I'd be into it. I'd be like, this is a day off, baby.
I did miss the fact that they didn't make the glass area big enough, so it wasn't. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, if I had to choose, and none of them paid me to show up or anything. I did this slowly because the fact that I love the culture. I would probably go to Las Vegas just for my liking, just because it has a little bit more of the art and artist aspect feel. You get to meet one-on-one. As compared to what Champs had. Champs, of course, they're known for the whole trade show, so they have everything you stock up in the smoke shop. But they do try to incorporate a big part of the glass thing, and they did have some beautiful pieces. Shout out to all the dope artists out there that were doing their thing. I always reconnect with a lot of old friends that I've known for years before I started working here. When I was just like really hustling their interviews out there, like trying to get first things like, hey, can I get an interview with you? Like, I couldn't even drop I work for Cypress Hill fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, so some of these fools remember me, and I'm still friends with some of them today. So it's cool to reconnect that. What happened? Yeah, shout out to Pups Pendy Melts and Pups House. They're out there hustling like a motherfucker. They had my candles out there and everybody, but
tight. The Volkswagen glass was my favorite that I saw in your stories.
Yeah, I have a few more things. I gotta get better at like at posting certain posting a lot more things. But
you already post so much. What are you talking about? You gotta get better at it.
I'm like I gotta be consistent. I'm figuring a lot of things out. Like with shout out to Earth Smokes a lot.
Fuck yeah, that dude was tight.
Shout out to the Godfather for not showing up to High and Hungry Shoot. Even though he was like, yo, just send me the address, I'll be there.
Fucking Bart's.
Yeah, fucking Bart's. Yeah.
I wonder how that burger was, though. But we had good burgers, dude.
Yeah, so after we leave Champs, I didn't really buy much. I bought a few pendants, here and there. But I mostly shout out to Dopal's Opals. He sells like the best silver handmade chains
That's
what
you're wearing?
Yeah, to put like your pendants in, and they're actually made for it. So I bought a few of them just because I'm like I have a collection of certain pendants that I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. I could kind of coordinate these with certain shoes and certain stuff. But yeah,
I bought like me.
Yeah, I bought a few more. I bought a few more things up there, but not too crazy. But shout out to the people at Champs and Nick. Thank you for being so hospitable to all my friends and getting us passes to go up in there as well. It was a very great time.
I gotta go next year.
Yeah, there's one that's summertime, but summertime is a bitch,
because
bro.
of the heat.
Yes, bro. That's one thing about like driving to Vegas in the heat and driving to Vegas in the cold is two different experiences.
Yeah. I believe that. I've only been to Vegas once, and it was for a overnight wedding for a homie. And so we were there literally long enough to get in there, hit the casino for a second, and walk the strip. And then the next day they got married, and we went back to LA.
Yeah.
So I need like the full weekend like you guys had, man. I was real jealous I couldn't come out, man. That shit looked fucking fun.
It was a good time, and like this is the second day, so we decide to head to Smoke and Fire, which is shout out to Smoke and Fire, and what is it, East Las Vegas? Yeah. I would say it's East Las Vegas. Hospitable as fuck. The owner, Tony, what is it? Straight out. I mean, you'll see it in the episode, but they gave us. He's like, "Yo, this is High and Hungry. Let us greet you with some weed, so to roll up." So they had this company called Culture and Cannabis, and they gave us some weed that was actually good. It was not no Chad weed. We all fucking smoked it, and we were able to smoke outside in this little putt golf area. Like they have a little, it's like a little patch where you can just practice and smoke. And obviously, if you smoke and you go, if you want to have your food out there, I'm sure they ain't gonna say anything. If you want, they probably would prefer you do it outside or in the front. Like they told us, they had heavy ass burgers. Number one, straight up, like their burgers were so big. They do have some of the best wings out there. They got some good beer selection there, and they have good cocktails. Like overall, it was a great place. Thank you to JC and Tony from making it happen for Smoke and Fire. That's just a little.
That's
early in
fucking
there
tight.
for this season of High and Hungry.
I gotta ask you, do you know any restaurateur who has their own weed, like legitimately?
Ooh.
Restaurant.
Or is that only like a Vegas thing? Because
That's just like a different.
because I don't know anybody here.
That's a different venture, a business venture he's just in, bro. So like he just incorporated that because it's like a 2-for-1, you know. Like he that's just like his other business partner for like that weed company. So
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not like he's out there running a grow and a restaurant. Maybe he's just got like, investing.
he's got some stakes in there or some, yeah. But then we go back to the room. I'm still sick. I go back. I start feeling fucking sick again. And they can't keep nothing down. That food comes right back out. And I'm just going through it. It's pretty fucking miserable, but I overdid it on the nozzle. Nonetheless, you would think that I would have stopped then. No, no. After we go smoking fire, we go back to Champs, and I'm on a mission because we're already out of Hank. Hank is done. We don't have no more gas, and that should have been enough to be like, yo, stop. This is not, no, dude. So I'm walking around and I'm on a mission because they have these companies everywhere, bro. There's so much NOS out there.
Oh, dude, there's NOS. There's NOS at Champs.
Champs.
Shit.
There's one step away from them fucking call it NOS Fest, bro. But not anybody was doing it. I didn't see anybody doing it, but there's a company. None of them pay me, but I'm gonna shout them out. Smart Whip. I would like to get sponsored by Smart Whip. And for sure, Miami Magic. Miami Magic with the 3.3 liter tanks. If I got a sponsorship, I'm sorry, I can't wait till July. No, I'm just but I definitely would do it moderately. But Miami Magic. So this is the thing, right? So I'm walking around. And I'm asking everybody else. Everybody's like, "Oh, we cannot sell you this shit." And I'm just like, "Man, what the fuck, bro?" So I'm like, "Come on, man.
Don't you want to make some money?
Don't you want to make some motherfucking money, bitch?
Don't you wanted to make some real motherfucking money, bitch?
Yeah. He's like, "Come work for me." Like so, and bro, and then Moses is going around and he's on a mission too. The shout out to the homie Red Eye. He helped us out with filming a lot of the stuff. So this fool he gets in cahoots. He's trying to make conversations with people, and he's like, "Yeah, so my friends, me, we do a lot of this stuff." And then the guy's like, everybody's wet. Like if you look like you're interested, because everybody had like a badge that said we were like a briar or whatever. So like the guy's like wet, and he's like, yeah, he's like. And he's showing Moses, and Moses is like, yeah, this guy is up. And then he was about to talk him into buying a whole pallet, and like he was so persistent. He was like, no, but I know you can run through it,
Holy shit,
yeah, bro, like, and then he was just like, bro, I just wanted a few for the Airbnb, but
I don't got a truck to put this pallet in, dude.
He's like, we'll deliver to you, my friend. Yeah, bro. He was like, downtown fast for me. I have other people there. I was like, damn, bro. And I was watching him just like, he just looked like a lizard in distress.
Like, how much do those booths cost, you think?
They cost fucking hella some of them in the hundreds of thousands, I would say. Like the raw one, or like it probably comes close to 100,000.
Yeah, raw had a fucking this robot joint lit. And at the end, they would like spew smoke. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of dope setups for people to see the types of companies, but it's a lot of the same shit, bro. Yeah. Like those fucking those new vapes that are like they look like little portable chargers. They just have different colors, like it has a little pineapple or whatever it is. Yeah. They have those little fancy vapes. I ain't gonna lie, some of these companies they look good. I wanted to pick up a few vapes just to pick them up, but I'm like, I don't need to pick up a habit, bro, because I already know how I am with things, bro. Like if I like it too much, I don't learn until I've overdone it. And some of these things, I'm not saying tobacco's gonna do it, but thank God I'm not doing other things, because I was on my way to learning the hard way. Yeah, but
the big booth was nice.
Yeah, Big had a booth there.
It's all Chad.
Dude. It is all Chad.
But I mean, dude, shout out to Big, dude.
Yeah. So were y'all able to smoke weed walking around this event?
In the front, there was some people in there. Like Lil Durk was there, Mike Tyson was there.
Tight.
Like, and there was a lot of people that they let them smoke, and Trailer Park Boys was there. So
Man, I missed.
I saw them firsthand, but I could have got a picture. But I'm just like, I don't want to wait.
Who was there though?
All three of them.
All three of them.
Ricky looks healthy as fuck, bro. It's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's what you
Did he have a
fucking do with
glass, man?
Hollywood money, y'all.
That glow up.
Yeah, that's what you fucking do with Hollywood money, bro. You fucking make it big and you invest in yourself, damn it.
Yeah.
Because you're either there, you're either first or you're last, bro. And you want to fuck if you ain't first, you might as well be looking like first, bro. Like you might as well be looking like you're 100% ready to go and take that spot. Because Ricky looked healthy as a motherfucker, bro. I was like, damn, bro. He had hair that was like looked like it was his. His teeth looked good. He looked like I was like, man, this is what'll happen if High and Hungry ended up on Netflix. Damn it.
You know, hey, hear us out, Netflix. Come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. So he didn't. He actually looked older in the thing. Bubbles was kind of a character.
Yeah.
But I did walk around and I was able to ask everybody hey, can you sell me a tank? So Miami Magic was like, all right, we'll sell you 2 tanks. And you could tell they had hired like one of like a chick to work it, and they had like a guy. So it's like the most corporate pair. It's like, hey, we got the chicks to get the eyes, and then you do the shark work.
Then you get Derek to follow through with your tank.
Yeah. Then here comes our black rep, Derek.
What?
But I mean, he was a black rep who shout out to him. And then he came in this box that is called Miami Magic, right? And the shit is themed like Grand Theft Auto. The box is like themed like Grand Theft Auto.
Got the
and it says
shit.
Miami Magic. And I remember when we took it back, and it has a thing like a boom box, so it has this little pink strip to like fucking hold it.
Fucking strap.
Fuck.
And it's the equivalent to like a 5-pounder. So we of course, I'm thinking I'm already healthy, bro. I'm like,
Hey, did
yeah.
you take that with you?
Huh?
Did you take that with you?
Yeah, there's still some in the tank. I have it. I'm probably I'm saving it for. It's like a fine wine to me right now. My girlfriend was looking. She was like, I'm surprised you haven't really gotten it. I was like, I'm telling you, baby, I learned. Like I'm just gonna just chill for right now. I was appreciating the shit out of weed, bro. I was like, hell yeah, shout out to you. You ain't never doing me wrong, baby. Yeah, bro. Like I was.
I treat you good. Come on now, come back.
Yeah, bro. Like just. Hell no, my weed don't sound like no raggedy ass bitch. Like, I don't expect you to make it sound like a hot chick sounds like, but
You think I can make that noise? No,
I know,
man.
but that sounded like some cracky ass weed.
I mean,
It's like, you want to bless it with the flip flops? Yeah. Yeah, bro. But we go back, and then after Xavier is on the placebo drunk. So,
Okay.
please explain this. Please explain this.
XG, I'm so sorry you're not here to
And
defend yourself.
listen, and if you want to know what Xavier is like drunk, I will tell you how to find it in a nutshell, and you could tell me the next show. Go watch. I think it's on fucking Hulu or wherever they're streaming the Real World, the season in fucking Portland from 2013. There's this guy named Jordan. I swear to God, watch the whole fucking season. It's a good season. Xavier is Jordan. The guy with the little nub in his hand, that's him, bro. I swear to God. Like, that is what it's like dealing with him when he starts drinking 4 fucking beers. Yeah, but and a fucking Celsius fucking drink. Tell him, Ray. Tell him what happened.
Let's hear it.
All I remember, it's kind of a blur. All I remember is that he was just going wild, like woo, like having a good time.
He was acting like that, yeah, like white girl, a little wasted, bro. Like he's dancing, and I'm just like, damn, bro. I was like, what was in that one little can? There's no more Topo Chicos. Like, what's in there? Yeah. And he's drinking it, flaunting it. Hey Moses, what's up? And I'm like, okay, I guess he's in a really fucking good mood, right? Yeah, bro. And Chili's like, did you fucking drink my energy drink? And Xavier was like, what? And he's yeah, bro. And he's like, and then Ray's like, you're fucking placebo drunk. You know what I mean? And then he was faking the funk.
You know what? Let him have it. I am a big proponent. Like I am all about the placebo effect, man. I don't know. I've definitely taken some medication before that like served like a more narrow purpose, but I thought it was curing like the other ailments that like were kind of in that encompassed in that. And then somebody told me like, no, man, that's just for this one thing, and it ruins it for me. It's Pepto, man. Like I'd get like, I don't think I got ulcers, but I definitely got stomach problems. And so I'd get like these like sharp pains once in a while, and I would take Pepto and like it'd fix it. And then
That's how it starts.
Dude, oh,
Like-
trust me, I know.
Like I was just letting you know. I was like, that's how I started taking Tums.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I always
how-
got that shit on me, dog.
Me too. Then if you gotta have it on you that much, you gotta get checked out.
Yeah,
trust me,
there we
bro.
are.
I was like, you know, and then the doctor was like, you do know there's some serious consequences. Long time I was like, you sound like my dentist. He was like, there's serious consequences, and I was like, all right, dude.
Was he talking about the ulcers?
Yeah,
or the
like
Nas?
just the ulcer, just he's like, yo, man, you gotta chill.
Did you tell him that you were doing Nas and ask him if that played a part
Nah,
in it?
I went before.
Oh.
So I
see.
couldn't. So he doesn't need to know. But yeah, I definitely I threw up before before Steph told me to go buy the Chinese food. And then after that, I was able to eat. And then once I fucking, I feel like what I imagine, like it's like very refugee-ish in a cold day. Where I was like, ooh, I'm just chilly. It's like a refugee in Russia. Like, I felt that cold. And I was
The world's falling apart
the world's
around
falling
you.
apart. I like C- was seriously concerned. He's like, yo, I've seen you do a lot of drugs with me as friends, not with him, but like, he's observed it. And then he's like, and I've seen you do some stuff that's way harder than this, but you seriously have me concerned right now. I've never seen that look of wariness where he's like, you actually like, yeah, because I've never felt something like this before. You know what I mean? It's like, it's different when like you've never felt those kind of symptoms. But it was, after that happened, I got better, and then C- went to go buy some Pep. And I was all good the next day, or starting to get good.
It was funny because I remember you weren't feeling so hot recently-ish as well off the Nas. And I remember I actually, past couple of days, I was kind of like, I wonder like what's going on? Like I started Googling things for you. I was like, what's going on? Like, is there like anything you can do? Is there serious consequences? Because this is something that's used medically as well. Yeah. And then I saw this shit and I was like, oh man, well.
Just it's like supposed use, right? Like,
well,
it's that in cars.
Yeah, it's number one. I would say like an absurd amount or copious amounts of gases that are being ingested in your body, and it is your stomach getting upset is the least of your worries. It can be a lot more. So, like I said, it's like I learned that fucking weekend where it's like. Yeah, this I can see why. Well, nobody else, but it's like me, dude. It's like I'm like that. Like if I like a video game, if I like a certain thing, like I like shit. That's the reason I don't really fuck around and try hard drugs. And like when I did, I had to cut it to a stop because I'm like, me liking this much is not a good thing.
No, I get obsessive on things too, man. It's like yeah, like right now I'm playing like Red Dead Redemption. So if I'm not doing music, I'm not hanging out with the wife, and I'm not at work or here. My ass is glued to that shit. And, I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of like enjoying it and able to step away. But, fuck, man, there's definitely been days where I've spent the entire fucking day just sitting there playing that shit. Because I kind of get obsessive too. And, I mean, that's how I got good at the NPC thing is just finding something you like and then, like, obsessively diving into it and using it. Like, this thing's mobile, so I take it with me. Not everywhere anymore, but for a hot minute there, I was definitely like, "Oh, we're going to a friend's house. Let me bring my PC. I'm gonna be that asshole."
That's how I feel with Hank sometimes, or I felt prior to that. I was like, "Yeah, we should just take Hank everywhere." And like he deserves to show up.
How did Hank take the breakup or the
Oh, he's chilling. He's still in the office. He's there with his whole family, but it's there as a constant reminder of not till the 4th of July where we celebrate America. Yeah.
Do you want to tell anybody about your fucking lightsaber?
Oh yeah, one of the cool things I got. Check this out, dude.
I want to use it.
Shout out to the Chinese market out there, counterfeiting a lot of shit they don't have licensing for, but
it could like Disney go down on those fools for this shit.
Oh yeah, but they probably got this shit like it belongs to like 3 fake name companies. Like they had the most. They didn't have Star Wars in the box or anything like that. It just said this is not a lightsaber, a torch.
That's like not a lightsaber.
Yeah, like a torch. Yeah, but it's like look at this shit. And then you go, oh dog, it's just and then it's just pretty much like for decoration. And then the bottom you just
refill.
Yeah, you just refill. But I honestly should have thought about buying a few of these. I could probably have these on my site.
Let me spark this blunt with this shit real quick. We gotta have you used this for anything yet?
Yeah, I've
torched.
Yeah,
okay.
the torch.
I was gonna say I can't be the first person to use it. All right, let's spark this blunt real fast.
You know what was one thing that Xavier fucking failed to do though? That he kept talking a big game. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with somebody, bro. He talked the biggest fucking shit. Like the whole time, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with this chick. And I mean, it was this fucking buildup. Like you would have thought, you're like, bro, it seems like you got all the green lights. It seems like everything's ready to go. You're showing everybody practically the fucking DMs that it's gonna go down. But two days and a half, nothing. Couldn't make a fucking move. I'm just like, bro, it's just one Uber ride away. You don't even want to take an Uber ride to the game sometimes. But I'm like, I would assume your toxic guys would do it for some pussy. And everything, and it's like not that I'm saying, hey, put the business out there and anything like that. But he was walking around to everybody. He was like, hey, what do you think about this chick? I'm probably gonna go meet up with her, dude. And it's just, it just saying, he's like, yo, she's supposed to meet me up at Champs. Never saw this chick. Never, like, I'm telling you, dude.
Do you think maybe, like, you know how people get in their own way subconsciously? I hate to put this business out there. I'm sorry, Chili, but do you think maybe he's having second thoughts about that whole thing, and he's like feels bad, so he's like, okay.
There is a certain part where I was like, we could have taken a group betting poll where I was like, do you guys think like he's secretly dating her? Because like they slept in the same room, then they went out, and then they kicked it. They kicked it afterwards in Las Vegas for like a good. He's like, yeah, we'll stay here at the Airbnb. I was like, yeah, only somebody that's gonna fuck after everybody leaves says that kind of shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm just gonna stay here. It's cool. I'll lock up. It's like, yeah, dude. When there's nobody here, this is the perfect time.
What if it's Chili that's like, you better not fucking tell nobody?
But at this point, it's like it would almost be more angering to find out. Like it would.
You're like, why are we all hiding this?
Rock, make the noise that I would find. That is exactly how my ulcer would fucking would feel, and my heart full of rage. Find it out, but I'm pretty sure.
People have been asking, did you see Eric Kahn?
It's just that one guy. No, I didn't. I don't think he was there. And if I did, I would have called him out. But the occasion did not come across. There was a lot of people there. Yeah.
XG just texted, biggest cock blocks I've ever met. I ain't blocking you from shit.
I'm just talking about what happened. If you would have been here today, you would have been able to talk about it.
I mean, feel free to keep texting in, X. I got you. I'll be your voice.
You know what?
I love you, X.
No cell phones down for the remainder.
Phones down for the remainder of the test.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I don't know, man. It was like, it sucked, bro. I was just like, man, I'm rooting for you, but it's just like you're a good, you're okay team, but you're playing against the deaf kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like this should be like a slaughter, bro. And you're just like, I'm just like, bro, like what's going on? I'm telling you, Jordan from The Real World season 2013. You go watch that shit. Xavier is Jordan.
I'm gonna at least go check out the trailer for that.
The first three episodes, you'd be able to see it. You're like, I see it. I fucking see it. He makes this girl cry. He was like, you don't even know how to pay taxes, you stupid bitch, because you live in the middle of nowhere. And I'm just like, and this bitch starts crying, which is.
Are you serious?
All right, so let's tell him about the old lady that shout out to Steph for being a citizen, and the reason Xavier couldn't be the reason Xavier.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Remember at the restaurant with the lady that was backing up with the cigarette, and then Xavier was like, what a stupid bitch. Fuck you, stupid whore. You deserve to die.
That's not there. What happened?
Oh
Why
my
wasn't
God.
there for that?
All right, so look, for sure, bro. I'll tell you right now. This fool is literally like there's this fucking old lady who's smoking a cigarette. And I mean, bro, I don't know if when you're old, we're not fucking old. We don't know how to do this shit. Steph Tone sees this lady driving on the curb, right? And she's driving on the curb trying to park out, and like she's obviously having a hard time. She's old, and yeah, she's old school. She's smoking a cigarette, and like Steph Tone's like this looks like an accident waiting to happen. I'm just gonna help her back out. Xavier comes out of the fucking restaurant. First thing he's like, what a stupid bitch! Just fucking yells it out loud. And everybody's like, dude, that's kind of fucked up, bro. He's like, fuck her, bro. She should be shot for fucking not knowing how to drive.
Was that for wasted?
Yeah, I mean, if you call 2 beers, fucking like going in, but it's like, yo, he's just fucking random shit. And like everybody, like it's not just me looking at him saying like, hey, fool, like chill. You know what I mean? Like Joe Bonnie's even like, hey, bro, it's like, come on, bro. What's going on? Like, Steph Stone's just trying to help this bitch out so she don't run over somebody. He's like, she shouldn't be driving. We're still gonna let her out. We should have taken her car away. I'm like, bro, just like you gotta be realistic. but yeah, you know, and then I told him, I was like, the reason you can't be a good citizen is the reason you're not gonna ever be a citizen. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he could be a bad citizen.
Yeah, but it was definitely one of those things where like everybody was like, is he for real right now? Like, you know, it's like, what if this bitch is retarded? He was like, fuck her, dude.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You know what though? You know what? To his credit, man. Everybody needs somebody that's saying what everybody else is thinking sometimes.
But the whole group literally looked at him, including Chili, and was like, that's a bit harsh, dude. Even though she was laughing, you know what I mean? But she's just like,
That old girl heard. Oh wait. Oh, you meant Chili was laughing.
Yeah, Chili was- yeah.
Oh, I was like, damn, the lady heard him and was laughing. Damn, that's a blow.
yeah, like, and I could see where Steph Tone was coming from, where he's just like, you know what? Let's just get this lady out. She can cause an accident and hit 3 cars here.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure she's good. We don't know if she's in the right or wrong mental state. That's none of our business. But before she runs into the restaurant that we just reviewed and loses control, we should just fucking get her out of here.
So what happened? What happened?
Steph Tone got her out. And, you know, shout out to Steph Tone for being a good citizen. You know, despite being all high, he still fucking did. As you have the opportunity to do sometime. We all get choices.
Damn, trippy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to pull anybody out of their car for driving bad, but usually if I see a car stalled on the side of the road and somebody trying to push it, I usually get out and give a hand.
He said I wasn't there the whole weekend. I was there for that. I'm talking about for when I was there. I haven't talked about what you know, when you went with Matt Robertson and whatever happened there. And, you know, you can talk about that when you decide to come on the show. But I'll tell you, it was bad, bro. That part. But nonetheless, everything was good.
I mean, it sounds like y'all did Vegas like Vegas. I don't think if you go to Vegas and it's a smooth trip, you did it right.
Yeah, I mean, it sucked that, you know, I don't think 48 hours is enough. I didn't start appreciating food till like on the way back. I was just like, oh man, we can stop by and eat. You know?
Oh, so you didn't even get to partake in I mean, you did.
Oh yeah, I did. But then, of course, once I stopped with the Miami Magic and all the Nas, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking chill.
Well, that's cool, man. But you still got some other shit to look forward to coming up, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, at this point, when this is actually premiering and it's actually there to stay, you guys are getting to see this episode just because I wanted to come through for you motherfuckers, and you know, we were not here last week for a whole week.
We missed you.
Yeah, and you know, I'll just at least give you a little dose before we come back on Wednesday.
Hey, Rock.
Yo.
You think Izzo's gonna come back from Japan just drinking sake?
Yo, okay, so if you pick up a sake habit, I'm into it, man. Yeah, we can start drinking sake on the show.
I mean, if I could find something that I like as much as whiskey that's out there clear, I would. I just haven't found anything clear. Like vodka doesn't really do it for me. The reason is because vodka is one of those things where I wouldn't know how to stop, because I would just be like, oh, that doesn't hit me. It's clear. Let's just keep going, and then it's a feel good thing, you know. And I would have too much.
See, that was me. That's me with tequila, man. I can go pretty hard with tequila, but like, I've only recently gotten better at drinking whiskey. But it used to be a 3-shot max. I couldn't. It didn't matter how drunk or not drunk I was, or like how much I spaced it out throughout the night. I could only keep 3 shots down. Yeah, anytime after that, it was guaranteed to come right back up. I just also never been really good at drinking until last year.
Yeah, and Xavier is talking about, he's like, the whole weekend, I already told him I threw the tanks at you. You know, I kind of went through the whole fucking thing. I told him I had to apologize in the morning. Everybody fucking, you know, we ran through the whole thing.
Man, you shouldn't have to repeat that.
Yeah, and Xavier is just all mad because I'm over here. I was like, not one move was made, but we were all cheering for you, stupid. You know what I mean? I just don't get how, like, you get mad when we're talking about it, when we were all, you know, including Chili, pretty much clapping like at the end of a Mario Kart race. Like, yo, Xavier, let's get some pussy. Like, fuck yeah, dude, let's make this happen. We've been looking forward to this. I'll stop saying certain things if I see this. You know what I mean? If I see this. You know, I wasn't going to go with him, but we were all genuinely cheering. You know, I'm just saying, and he had a lot of chances over there. Because, I mean, if for a single guy to be at champs, you know what I mean? And you're out there trying to pick up, that was pickings there. He could have just gone in, bro. Because like there was, I mean, not for nothing, but there was a lot of women in my working and just there, right, Ray?
Yes. Yeah. With his wife next to him. Yes.
Yeah.
No, there
was
man.
girls.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was, it is what it is. What the fuck, bro? It's like it's like going off Kush Talk or whatever it is, bro. By the way, shout out to Dr. K. I ran into you. Shout out to, he was there. He gave me like a little mafia hug kiss where he gave me a kiss on the cheek. I was like, I appreciate this, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like he's like, I'm proud of you, bro. And then like,
How is he doing?
He's good. He was there with his lady, and I'm gonna have him back on the show, so he's gonna be coming back because I know he's trying to throw Kush Talk and all that stuff again. Remember last time he just came through? He was like, "Here's the house." That shit was here for a while. The wax.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's either in the shelves or something like that. But like he just came through last time he was here. Like blessed everybody.
Dropped off a bunch of extracts.
Well, he throws Kush Talk, and he's been in the game for a minute. He was one of the people that gave me my first like intro into the game. He put me on.
Damn.
Yeah, shout out to he really put me on. He was like, here's some work, make some money, because this, he's like, not for nothing, but you can follow your dreams all you want, but you need something to fucking sustain it. And I was just like, he was just, I took that risk, and I was like, that shit funded a lot of my early career. At this point, it's like everything's like cool. So thankfully, shout out to y'all that keep shopping on the the website and everything.
When is Kush Talk?
I don't know. He does it like 3 times a week, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Three times like a year or something in Adelanto. And Adelanto's like almost like, hey, you might as well just go there, kick it, and then fucking go to Vegas. Like if you're just gonna do that just to make like a weekend out of it, like if you're just gonna, cause that's the moment you're at Adelanto, you're like, wow, we're halfway. Yeah, bro. Hey, but what a sad sight what that fucking mall has turned into, huh? That fucking good space of it's a fucking thrift store the size of Forever 21 in the middle of this shit. I kind of wanted to stop by, and I was like, but I'm just like, yo, this is just a whole pile of nothing.
Bro, there's a mall back in Austin that like was my old stomping grounds, and I went there a while back, and every store except for like maybe 10 of them in this fucking mall are all drop ship stores, and that's essentially where people just like order a bunch of shit at like wholesale costs from like from like China and whatever, get it in bulk and just fucking, like you said, kind of like a flea market sort of spread, just kind of tossed in there. Shit's a trip, dude. It's like, I guess with like online shopping and everything being the way it is, a lot of people are starting to like not go to the mall or anything, which sucks because like, I mean, I'm not gonna hang out at the mall, I'm not 16, but there's something about being able to like see a bunch of like lights and shit and atmosphere, I guess. But nah, dude, it's fucking shoddy. But this mall y'all went to was kind of like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of wanted a response to do him justice because I'm not being anti-Xavier. I'm just talking about the recap right now. As you guys are fucking getting it here. But I'm just trying to let you know. And he said, how about the number he got at the mall? Were we at the mall at one point?
Oh, that was with
my
wife and I went to the mall with them. We were just like fucking around, and he went to this store where they sell a bunch of like crystals and gems and all that stuff.
Oh, he tricked the fucking woke bitch.
And there was a chick there, and then me and my wife were pretending we were late, that we were just shopping, random and shit.
He's like, I like these amethysts. I can see him lying to pretend. Right? He calls me. He's like, "What's a good stone for love?" He's on. Yeah, he'll text me. He's like, "You know about this shit?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, but the rock's not gonna work if you don't believe in it."
Standing outside Googling, like, okay, what's the most popular stone?
Yeah, but yeah, so he got a number at the mall. So clap it up for that, man. Sure, there you go. Hope something comes out of it. Another reason for him to take a flight to Vegas and not drive with us like he said he was.
Did he get to first
Stupid
base?
Jerk. Huh?
I said, did he get to first base?
I don't know.
No.
I wasn't. Everybody outside the door when
the fucking cup.
With the outside the door, at the Chili's door, and the room is everybody out there with a cup. No, I'm saying it's like that's what he thinks we were all doing. Like how in that '70s shows when they would be fighting, and then you just hear like one thing, like everybody would be at the door.
Hey, that's called support, man. You're worried. You're invested in his future, man. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Go Sooners!
Moses got a new bong. Shout out to him. He was like,
oh, I saw that shit.
Yeah, he was just so proud of it. He was like, bro, I'm trying to negotiate this guy. So everything's a fucking story with this guy. So he's
Well, you're not gonna believe this, bro.
he's telling me, he's like, yeah, you know, it's a trade show. He wants like 110. You know, but he's like, I'm just telling him I have $80, you know, and this is like the whole lead up to it. And then I watched this go down from afar, where I'm just like, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to see this interaction. And then like, he's just very upfront. It just doesn't sound like negotiating. He was like, well, how about I give you $80 for this? like, and it doesn't really sound like negotiating. So it's a long story short. He's like, so I said, fuck that fool, and I left. And then I saw this other bitch that fucking had this with these bongs, and they had the price that I didn't even have to negotiate, and they were better. So he got this dope ass bong. Yeah. And he has a lot of the behind the scenes. I think he probably has footage of like me tossing the tanks around if he wasn't wasted. Or like this footage of like where he's like, this is where you could tell like I am blacked out. I'm just yelling, I hate you to Chris for some reason.
Damn.
I think if I yelled it more than 3 times, which I did, and then he was, and you know, when I was faded, but he's like, I can tell you to meet, huh?
You were being a jerk.
After I said it like 4 or 5 times, it wasn't funny as much as I thought it was. So, and I knew it wasn't with him. And
you know what? I don't know why you said it right now, but I think I do kind of remember, like half hearing, because I was half awake, I guess, like some argument going down. But I thought it was just like because he kind of just threw it to the back of you know, of like his head. He was like, I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow if you don't fucking address it. And just we were probably gonna just be like, you know, I'm like, hey, why is the vibe off? But like I knew right out in the morning because my girl recapped me on like a whole bunch of things that I was doing. And yeah, I had to apologize to him and Xavier. So, but T-Minus was like, he's like, all right, cool. He's like, as long as you know. And I was like, yeah.
At least you can own up to it and, you know, go around and make amends. You know, that's not easy for a lot of people.
Shout out to C's, our deal.
Yeah, but it's like at that point, like I said, I was blacked out. Not that that's an excuse for it. I'm not saying that. Hey, it was blame it on the. Yeah.
Also, fuck anybody that's like the truth comes out when you're drunk or blackout drunk. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm a whole other person. Like,
yeah,
that is some schizophrenia if it's the truth.
You know what me passing over the limit is like for me? It's like putting on the mask from Jim Carrey. Like there is a numerous amount of ways this can go.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to put it, man. I think that for me, it's like, it also depends on the influences around me. Because, like, when I was working for this rapper and, like, we were doing all the touring and stuff, like, I remember, like, I think I told y'all I got blackout in Aspen. And the shit that I did and said is, like, not at all on brand for who I am and how I actually treat people. Like, I love shenanigans, but I'm not, like, hateful. And I was hateful that night, and I think it's because the guy I was, you know, working for at the time was kind of a piece of shit. So I was like, you know, and he wasn't necessarily nice to me either. So I'd always do dumb shit to try to get this dude's like favor. Be like, look, I did something dumb. Isn't that impressive? And you know what I mean? Like just like young kid, like rolling with the wrong crew kind of shit. And so yeah, that's why I'm like, man, no, fuck that shit. When you're just shitty drunk, whatever's going on around you, and I guess kind of your default, like, and like the people you're with really influence what's going on.
Yeah, mind you this though, I for sure had like, I was overdoing it with mixing of alcohol and shit, so that took it very far because it does take a lot for me to like. I'm not even in like my coke binging days where like it'd be like, hey fool, this is like 3 shows back to back, and you haven't stopped doing coke and like drinking. Like your skin doesn't look good anymore. Like you know, like
damn, that's the wake up call. Your skin doesn't look good,
you know,
dog.
Looking at my shit now, like bro's like, because I look back at everything and I'm just like, man, I was like, shout out to all the fans that put up with the shit. Number one, you know what I mean? Like they're here through the whole ride. Number one, you know, thank you to y'all, because the show, you know, obviously needs an audience, but also too just like growing out of it and just like I guess some of those times are fun very much as some of those times are wake up calls. But, yeah, but you know, it would have been cool to have some of that film that we could have made our own fake like A&E commercials. Like, well, you take it too far.
Damn, I wonder what I would.
Hey, can we do that with the Moses footage of like everybody doing Nas?
If he has it, I told that fool to send me what he got.
Yeah, like the footage over there. Let's make a fake E&E. Be like one trip to Vegas. Got
funny because he didn't even say nothing about what happened. What you're telling me either. Like, hey, bro.
He was drunk.
Right on.
Yeah, he was drunk, bro. Like I also too was disappointed that Xavier did not get his rig. I was cheering. Everybody makes it seem like I'm just hating.
He was trying to get a rig too.
He was supposed to get a Matt Robertson rig, and Matt Robertson was like, "Oh, I got one for you," right? And Xavier, he tells him, he's like, "Yeah, show up at a certain time," and they sell it, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah. And I was like, when he told me that, because I was like, "Oh shit," it's like your friend's about to get baptized. I was like, "You finally gonna have one, dog?" I was like, "You gonna have like a heady ass rig, like hell yeah, dog." I'm happy for him, right?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, "Fuck." He's like, "They fucking sold it, bro." I mean, he's gonna get his own his own piece made by him. He negotiated something after the wild night that he had, but I mean, I'll let him tell you what he can tell you about that night, because there was some stuff that had to be deleted. Yeah, like I just that's why I don't even want to talk about it, because he's the one that went through that shit.
And he wasn't alone.
He was there with two more people.
Ooh.
2 people. Oh, I thought it was just one.
Nah, Moses went with him. Moses was on mushrooms.
Incriminating.
Oh, there. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Moses was on mushrooms, and then like he just kept like walking up and down, and he was like, "Bro, I shouldn't have fucking taken those, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do, fool." Like he's just like, "I don't even know what I'm doing here." And I'm just like,
Correa, save me.
What doth life, bro?
Like I'm just like, bro, just hit the bong. You just bought it. Like, why don't you just hit it? And then he just kept going back and just hitting that shit, and then like it was wild.
That's hilarious. I just
Giovanni tapped out mentally.
What happened with him?
He just he got to a point too, I think, where like he's like, shout out to Globani. Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I just can't keep being awake. And then he knocked out at like 4.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's still super late.
No, not 4 a.m., but like 4 p.m. Until the next day.
Well, is Globani still hitting the tank, or is he taking a break?
We both
too?
had it's like we had like this talk, and we agreed. We're like, how do you feel? And then he's like, take these B12s, dude. And honestly, I didn't feel good to like 100% to like, I went to get some IV with my girl yesterday, and I like, she didn't get shit, but like I'm over there, and then she's like, damn, she's like, yo, you could tell that you're like 1,000%, like, where like everything's like topped off. It's like an oil change.
Oh yeah, you
like
just got maintenance.
Yeah, you just got maintenance, and you're just like, oh man, this feels good. You have your normal appetite and shit.
Damn, dude. Well, congratulations on the revelation, man. It's one of those, and if you hit the tank and you feel like you're relapsed, and just remember, it's not.
No, it's not like a break. It's just like, hey, it's just like I don't even think the next time we have a tank to fill up, which will probably be like around the 4th of July time. Is what is it? It's we just know not to go that hard, because it's like how Steph Tone said. He's like, bro, having these tanks, we're nozzling like kings. like he was like, this is not. There's no control. You need to control for this,
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude. Willpower's an impressive thing, man. Like me and my wife are going dry for February, because we went at it pretty hard since, I want to say like September of last year, like just kind of like almost daily drinking,
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, again, there's a lot of sad shit that happened, so we just kind of leaned into it. And then we also had that party in January that we had to hit, where we knew we were going to get fucking wasted.
It's easy to keep drinking, huh?
Super easy, bro. It's fucked up.
I know.
But it's like we're coming up 2 weeks sober, and it's like your brain finally kind of stops being like, damn, a drink right now would be tight.
Yeah, I feel that, man. But it was starting to get like that for me. But then it's like, number one, drinking is a lot of calories. Number two, I'm not a one beer kind of guy, so I'm gonna want to keep drinking. I don't get my Ben Affleck on like that movie where he's a basketball coach and he's all drinking in the shower and shit. Like, that's not me. You know what I mean? Although I did like that movie.
I mean, a shower beer's tight too. I mean, it's not cool if you're like depressed or like binging.
I'm
but
just
like,
not gonna take a Guinness in the shower and disrespect it like that.
What are you talking about?
Put it next to the Irish Spring. Here you go.
Speaking of Ben Affleck, he's directing that new Nike film with Michael Jordan. It's about
gambling.
It's about the Nike guy making the first Air Jordan.
Oh, Neat. Okay, that
You
sounds
should
tight.
look into
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I
gotta look
did see
into
that preview, bro. Hey, there was some good ass previews yesterday. By the way, yesterday was a Super Bowl.
saw it?
Yeah, I didn't watch.
Did you see Rihanna and the Devil Child?
The what?
Dude, all of the fucking hate coming on that.
It's not hate. It's Illuminati shit, bro.
Oh, is that what the latest video of the conspiracy thing? Like, I wish I knew what was up with the whole.
If it ain't, it should be.
I'm just saying, I didn't know ASAP. I mean, ASAP Rocky was just shooting up the club like that, bro. Like, bitch, like, can she get back in shape? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course she can.
No, I mean,
She's rich.
no, I know, but I'm saying, like, I don't even think. How long ago did she have her last baby?
I mean, there's all sorts of people that have
man.
babies back to back so that they grow up together and have a friend. But then, like, they can snap back. It takes like a lot of work.
She just had like that. It's like she just had like that little. She got a bag full of belly, like you know what Scarface described it, like that little drug pudge.
Oh,
Like it didn't even look like a bump, and I was just like, yo, all right, if I had to be 1,000, bro, they could have used that slot on somebody. They could have done some more acrobatic shit, bro. I don't want to see a pregnant bitch up there do some shit, bro. Like I'm like, yo, can we got him like somebody who's out there like, yo, this is hard. She can't be shaking, bro. The baby's in there, bro.
bro, Snoop and them
That was
weren't
probably
dancing like
unexpected,
that.
though.
Huh?
They didn't expect her to get pregnant at that time.
Well, that's the thing is that if
That
you're
should have been in the contract, bro.
no babies,
Straight up.
In that circumstance, yup.
Yeah, I'm like, you're performing a month, like bitch better have my money. Should have had her just like punching a few
Wasn't she
motherfuckers.
still pregnant though when they announced that Super Bowl thing?
I don't know, but I will say just think about all the Super Bowls we've had in the past. There's like the Janet Jackson had the titty come out, and then
I'm not saying she's not bad, but I just don't want to like. It's like what did Craig Robertson say? He was like, "You coming in the club with this pregnant bitch?" You know, he was like, "This is just bad parenting." He's you know, like he was like, "What did you like 30 something?" Like she was telling me, he's like, "You should be home as fuck, or like you should be at home chilling." And I'm just like, "Look, man, you're pregnant, man. Like this is one of the biggest time slots out there. Like." You know what I'm saying? Like we could have got like a rock band that could have just like done like a 10-minute
What
song.
rock band do you
I don't know,
wanna
bro.
see?
Who's the equivalent of Michael Jackson right now?
I don't know who's diddling
Whatever
kids.
that is, okay?
Who's diddling
That one
kids
guy you
out
like.
there?
What?
That one guy you like, Philippine mix dude. Forgot
Oh,
his
Bruno
name.
Mars. Yeah, Bruno Mars could
yeah.
have killed it way better at the.
Hasn't he already done it?
Well, you know, we could have all had appreciated round two.
I was gonna say that's
Bro, come on, don't believe. Just let's watch. That would have been sick, bro. I would have been all into it. Now I listen to "Bitch Better Have My Money," but some pregnant bitch like yo.
I'm saying though, what a fucking reveal party that was. You know, like whenever people like get pregnant, they're like, "Hey, party, check it out, I'm pregnant." That's a fucking reveal, or a revealing you're pregnant. That's a fucking statement. So like, good for her on that shit. But then also, man, I don't know. I can't think of anybody I would have rather seen, and it was tight seeing like Snoop and Dre and everybody last year, but it wasn't like they were moving around too much either. I think it's just, you know, you either fuck with whoever's performing or you don't. That's totally fine. I mean, I'm not a Rihanna fan, you know, so I didn't like watch it, but like I caught the highlights.
Like you got, don't get me wrong, you got to get that bag, bro. But I'm just saying, man, like ain't nobody out here trying to see a pregnant bitch performing at like the biggest time slot out there, bro.
Didn't Beyonce perform when she was pregnant?
No, she did not.
I don't know, man. I feel like she did.
I feel like she did.
I'm just saying, man. Also, man, like more power
She's
to
the
him.
Queen Bee, dog.
That's a lot of people on
What did they
stage.
say?
But no, I was gonna say also, imagine you were her unborn child, right? And you get to just walk around and be like, technically, I performed at the Super Bowl.
Like I was there.
Yeah, like technically, I performed the Super Bowl before I was born. Like, come on, that's kind of bragging rights. It's like DJ Khaled giving his kid fucking publishing credits on his albums and shit.
That's crazy.
They
Man.
could have.
But that's fucking smart because whenever
that
DJ
is
Khaled
smart as
dies,
fuck.
They could have
that's a
split.
foundation for a future.
They could have given half the time to ASAP Rocky. We could have had that shit jumping. You know what I mean? Like
No,
yo,
man, that little kid didn't fucking earn it. He just has to be born into it.
I said ASAP Rocky, bro.
No, I'm talking about fucking DJ Khaled's kid.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't earn that publishing.
man, you think anybody earns anything
Whatever.
sometimes? I think that's just the world ain't fair, man.
Has Jay-Z ever done a Super Bowl? Like, it would have been tied to here.
Nah.
Big Pin, P.I.
Damn, I don't know. If
Like-
no, I don't think it ever has.
Like, that would have been. It's not gonna be allowed at the Super Bowl #1. Like, all these white people are watching it, and they just hear, "I like to fucking, I don't fucking need them."
Jigga, that,
Yeah,
jigga.
yeah.
Metallica could have done it.
Yo,
Yeah.
Metallica's a
It
damn
would've been a
fine
nice
show
choice, 'cause They would do
too.
a medley of like some of their long ass songs and shit.
Yeah, but
Like, I'm not. Who else was in competition? Like, I'm pretty sure it's somebody's always there. Like, we need Kid Rock. Like, when everybody's like, it's like, we're not gonna have this discussion, Daryl.
Daryl,
Yeah.
sit down. We're never gonna have Kid Rock on. Shut up.
Yeah, like somebody else. Who else could have done it better than Rihanna? That's on that scale though. They have to be on that scale.
Well, you also have to get a similar.
Why couldn't we get Drake, bro? Damn, that would have been lit, bro.
He would have made everybody cry and shit.
No, what if, bro? He had some hits, bro. He could have brought Kanye out. Nah, they would have not. Like, yeah.
All right, so if Drake would have done it, what would have been like the 4 songs? 4 songs. 'Cause it's 12
I mean,
minutes.
Hotline Bling.
what,
Which one?
Nah, just that one. It may not mean nothing at all. Yeah, yeah.
That one's
But that's Kanye in it though, bro.
I would say Hotline Bling would definitely be one. I don't listen to enough Drake to be able to speak on that, but like,
The one with Future.
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and I feel like he would do the new one that he just like one of the tracks from the 21 Savage album with him.
Yeah.
That would have been a nice combo.
He could, if he would have done that, can you do something for me?
Yeah.
Like that, just because the meme culture has made it big, it would have been like just wild. It would have just been ape shit.
So what are you gonna
Yeah.
do whenever they get Taylor Swift to do it?
I'm gonna go into that one.
Make me a sandwich, like during the performance, like I'll be like, yo, all right, my girl's gonna watch this shit because she likes Taylor Swift, but you know, what did she sing? Big girls don't cry. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not her.
I don't think that's
No,
Taylor Swift.
No.
She's tiny, bro.
Yeah, I know, but who sings that one?
Maybe Lizzo. I don't know.
No, the hell no. I know.
Adele?
I think it's Kelly Clarkson, right? Is that Big Girls Don't Cry? I
Oh,
know,
maybe.
I know I heard it in Lane Bryant when I was a kid.
Oh, you talking about the old song? Big girls don't cry.
It was like that.
Frankie Valli.
I know it's
Joyzy.
it's just one song, cause it has nothing to do with you.
Oh yeah, that song.
Cause big girls don't cry. Yeah.
I forget who does that song. I also just it's not my genre either.
Hey, Tommy, the white Tommy texted me. He's like, it's Fergie. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Remember my humps?
Remember my humps.
That shit was school dance fucking music right there, bro. You're like, yeah, hey, yo, fat DJ, you better play this shit, bro.
You better play this for some
Trying
fucking
to
eighth graders.
trying to get this 9th grade grind on at the fucking dance. Yo, bro, because the school dance, bro, it's like you dancing at the gym, bro. It's like, oh, it's just getting us used to wanting to go to raves, bro. That was rave training, bro. School dances.
School dances.
Yeah, at least in like if you went to public school, bro, there was all kinds of like you were copping feels, bro.
See, for growing up in Texas, man, you'd get the slow country songs and then you'd get the R&B shit. And I remember specifically being in 8th grade at a dance and they played that that grinded song like, ooh, I get so excited. Too close. That's the song. But I remember like I had heard that a bunch as a kid and it never tripped what it was. And I saw people dancing to it and like grinding on each other and shit. And I was like, oh, that's what that fucking song's about. Oh, it's about a boner.
Yeah, dude. Or when they start playing My Pony in the mix, you're like, yeah, you're 9th grade. You're like, hell yeah, this would be the shit right now.
I wish I could do something with this song.
Why do I gotta go to next period? Fuck this shit. Let's go finger bang.
Did you ever have like an awkward boner in school that like an embarrassing moment?
PE, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you doing getting a boner in PE?
Thinking about like fucking and like, you know, like
What grade were you in?
I don't know. I was like in like 10th grade or like 9th grade, and I'm just like, yeah, this is not cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get up. I'm just gonna pretend I got a cramp.
Did anybody notice? Anybody notice?
Nah, I was like, yeah, I got a cramp earlier. I'm just gonna stretch it out.
Your cramp is sticking out.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just like, it's like, hey, dude, we gotta run these laps. I'm just like, yeah, I know. I'll be there. Like, but it was.
Give me a second.
Give me a second, dude. Just got a cramp earlier. But Pretending to stretch, dude.
I was in ROTC in 9th grade, and like we had to wear our uniform like on Fridays or whatever, and I just touched my first titty that week, and so it was all I could think about. And we were in Spanish class. I had my uniform on. I'm daydreaming about that titty, and I get called up, man, because like the teacher knew I was fucking daydreaming about something. So he's like, "Hey, Rock."
They could tell you just like that. You're getting some pussy glow. You
know?
and you got like 8th grade, like a teacher would know. It's like, look at this fool. He's just lost in the sauce right now.
Yeah. And so he
For
calls.
sure, bro. Like, you know, I don't know these days, but like at least when I was younger, it's like I'm like you could tell fools like, you know, you knew him.
No way a teacher would.
But a teacher probably knew, bro, because they would, you know.
He tried to call me out. He's like, "Hey, you want to come up here and finish this sentence on the board?" And I was like, "Nah, man, no, I just don't know it." And he was like, "If you don't come up here, like it's like you'll be in trouble." And I was like, "Okay." Like, I'm not getting up. I'm sorry. I was so nervous. I didn't know what the fuck to say. I just like sat there, and it's super weird, man. But I was already getting picked on a bunch, so I was like, I'm not gonna feed that fire with. Getting up would have been way worse than just sitting down and being a weirdo.
Straight up, man. I mean, like, especially like if it's like the bell rings and you have to just get up, you're just like, fuck, man.
Dude, these are tight.
You start thinking, yeah, you have to start thinking about like the most awkward shit. You're like, yo, rotten.com.
Fuck, that's a flashback.
You remember rotten.com, bro?
I do, man. I remember that was the first time I saw like suicide pics and shit, and like a dude with a split wiener that he like pierced to his pelvis. Yeah, that one was weird because I was like, what am I looking at? I definitely see two nuts with a nail in each one.
That is.
But what am I? Yeah, dude. Like,
how do people like
the inside?
How do men? Because it's men, right?
Yeah.
There is no way you can like tolerate that pain unless you're like on some sort of fucking drug, dude.
I mean,
Or
there's
a mixture of it. I don't know. That's wild.
Well, there's also the people that just like get these psychological problems where they feel like, you know, you'll get people that like want to amputate something because
oh yeah, dude, like
something in their brain just tells them like, I need to cut this fucking thing off.
It's like a fucking weird disorder, bro. Like fools will fucking cut off body parts, and like a lot of them is like fools will go to the hospital and be like, I cut my own dick off because and it's like I'm like, oh, I just can't. That's just like, oh, bro, I just don't even want. Let's change the subject. You know what?
Let's talk about the Pain Olympics.
You know what? Something you might want to think about: getting your Hamilton device at hamiltondevices.com. Make sure. I actually had the privilege of running into Hamilton devices at Champs, and I went up and I thanked them and I showed them that I had it in my pocket and I said I keep that thing on me, and they was just like, yo, this fool's a real one, because my shit was dirty as fuck because I had been using it with my Propane collaboration. That's the way you're gonna feel about your product that you buy at hamiltondevices.com. You want to check out their wide selection of C-Cell products, anything for the small gamer vapes that you could take into Universal Studios or anywhere you want a theme park like that. They're very concealable and they look like a regular necklace, so it makes it very convenient. Make sure you check that one out, or you get my favorite one, the PS1. But I saw the insight into the future, gentlemen and women. What is it? I saw the new product, and I'm gonna post it up on my page, and We Don't Smoke the Same page. It's this new device, a Hamilton device. It's called a Jetstream. Has 3 fucking carts going, but it smokes it for you, so you can kind of do the smoke gun effect and be like, yo, here you go, and it's fucking dope. And I got to try it. You know, shout out to the Chad homie that was working there. But why am I gonna tell you about this? Check out this video and use our code WDSTS15, and I'll tell you about a promo code on my site. What's up, y'all? I know you're watching the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast right now, but I'm here to tell you about our sponsor, Hamilton Devices at hamiltondevices.com. Specifically, I'm here to tell you about something that you're probably going to be like, yeah, I've seen that, but you haven't seen their take. I'm talking about this device right here, the Nomad. Before you get it, you got a code in the back to let you know just when you're holding it up in the store. Like, let's say you go to Vaporium Gifts, but I'm going to actually use it in front of you guys. So, it comes in a nice little case, so you can keep it away from people who are not supposed to get it. This part is included as well, which is the coil that you actually put the dabs in. The best part about the Nomad is that it comes with 3 options. This is not for your vape tanks. This is specifically for the people who enjoy the concentrates. So you got the classic fit, very much like this with the light bulb in case you need an idea.
You know, I mean, I don't. When it comes to a pen or an electronic device on the go, I don't necessarily try to fill it up all the way. You got 3 different temperature settings, so you go 1, 2, 3. I like doing back-to-back blinkers though, and you could also you could have an automatic mode. Now, for those of you guys that need a more refined hit, this attachment is actually included as well, where you can actually put a little bit of water in there, get you a little water filtration, hook it up right at the top. And once you put this attachment up in there, you got the water filtration included, similar to what the one I'm about to show you next. I don't want to use this one because I want to get straight to the point and use this one right here. Sometimes when they call me to go on set, I gotta be ready and I don't have time to torch it up. So I got a 14 attachment right here, and I get to put it on my nice little $10,000 piece right here, made by Peter Muller and Danny Camp Glass. Shout out to them. Set this motherfucker on automatic. And we're good. Taking a dab on the go, minus the shh. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, make sure you guys get your Nomad Hamilton devices. Thank you for sponsoring the show, and don't forget to use special code word WDSTS15. Once again, that's WDSTS and the number 15 all together to save yourself some money at checkout, so you can enjoy this like we're enjoying it here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast.
Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody that gets something at Hamilton Devices. And because this episode is going to be available only when I'm gone as the second episode, you know, when, you know, we take a break from the live show, but it's still going to be premiering. You should take advantage of the sale that I got going on right now on my website. If you're watching this, consider this a favor because the sale ends tomorrow. So with the code with space love, you can get 14% off everything on the website. And that includes the last 2 baller jars that you that are available on there. And yes, they come just how I posted them, with some magical Cali Blaze. And also make sure you guys follow my new page. There's my new page that there's a new page that I have that for all those resale, vintage, and all the cool stuff that I have that I will be uploading to the whatnots, which I will have a lot leading up to the time where I leave to Japan, which is, you know, not that much time, but it's you're coming up on so much stuff. Make sure you follow my page, the Come Up Shopper, on Instagram. That is just all one word, I guess. The Come Up Shopper. You know, no underscore, no nothing, and you see my little E-Zone Funko Pop character kind of look alike. So I will be posting like stuff from like pendants that I get from trade shows that I buy. That is some dope come ups. Like, you guys seem to love the mushroom pendants, which are really fucking dope. There's also a lot of dope vintage jackets that I come up, and just overall just dope ass gear that I can individually post without flooding my regular audience. So make sure you follow that page. That is at the Come Up Shopper. And you can DM me about anything specific. I could even sell it before I even post it if you like it that much. And yes, all the stuff on Whatnot be coming hooked up with them secret menu items. So, and to the people that used to have me on Snapchat, just DM me. I'll give you the info for the Telegram. If you know, you know. There you go, man.
Hell yeah.
Been doing it that way. I'm gonna go hard on Whatnot, dog.
I was about to say I'm gonna follow that page and keep an eye on, man. If you get some good jackets.
There's
bro.
this fucking jacket that I'm mad that doesn't. I don't know if it's too big. It might be too big for you. And Xavier, I haven't even tried to present it to him because I know he wouldn't appreciate it. But I came up on it, right? But it wasn't available in my size, but I still came up. It's like the jackets that you know, like my Jurassic Park one, the Terminator, the tapestry one.
Yeah.
But it's all Pokemon.
What
all
size?
Pokemon, and it's an extra large.
Fuck.
I know. I mean,
is it too small
it's
for
tapestry.
you?
Yeah, it's too small for me. And by the way, I do have one coming, and I hope that it shows up before Japan did it, because I'll buy. That's my birthday gift to myself every year. I buy myself a jacket from Regret Choice. If I ever had a budget for a stylist or whatever, if I had to, I would hire that person. Be like, yo, make me custom shit. But what is it? What is it? Regret Choice makes me one every year. I ask her for the custom, or him or her for the custom job, and this year it's some heat. And those jackets, it's usually some shit that kind of like means a lot in my life. Of course, everybody's like, you have a Terminator 2 jacket. Yeah, for that movie taught me a lot about fucking, like losing a father figure, you stupid assholes. like I'm just joking, but I'm not even show you guys. But yeah, no, that's what it meant to me as a child. I was like, oh, this is, I was like, this is real. And I kind of understood it when they finally came time for that. So I'm like, that movie resonated to me, aside from it being like such a badass movie. Then I have the Jurassic Park one, which is just fucking love dinosaurs. So I have the epic one where they're all being chased. And then I have the Pokemon one, which is my favorite one, or the Evolution, which is the Charizard one. But this new one, dog, I hope it comes before the time we finish filming the High and Hungry season, bro, because I might wear it every fucking show. I might wear it every fucking
like that.
show. It is fucking, it's hard, dog. Getting hard just thinking about it.
When was the last time you had an embarrassing boner? Right now.
Thinking about this jacket, bro.
What?
I'm trying to get exclusive. You know what, Brock? If you can show me what exclusive shit that's hype stuff, I'll ship it over here and I'll get it for you. I'll just let you know, be like, yo, this is how much I'm getting it for, and should I get an extra from my website?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'll just let you know. I'm gonna be on my phone, so it's.
Yeah, send me pictures, man. I'll tell you whatever. Yeah, I'll be like, yo,
I want to get some dunks or some Pokemon shit that I'm like, yo, it's only out here, homie.
The other thing is
Get those red boots.
Oh my god, yeah, get the mischief boots.
If they have them out there, because I know they're sold out a lot out here.
Those motherfuckers are $350, bro. I can't get over that price tag. Like, that's too much for something that's like cool and funny. You know what I mean?
I love the boot.
Let's see.
I love the boot, but I can't pay that much for it.
Yeah, I'm like, yeesh. I was
Can
thinking.
you even
like,
drive with those things?
I was thinking.
No.
You cannot drive stick shift with that.
Can you imagine though? Like, that's like, man. Shout out to the Simpsons. How does Homer drive like that?
With the fucking big,
With the little
clonker
fucking
foot?
yeah, like, because it's like a big fucking, like, it's like a mouse. But it's like really big, and he has like a big solid. Like, how do the South Park people drive? They're just like, they jump. They're like.
Oh, this shit ain't the red boot ain't even available yet, so it's not even sold out.
Hey, somebody said Ezo's gonna rent a shipping container and ship it back and be like, yo, just let me keep the container so it can be in my walk-in store. There was a lot of cool shit. I gotta go to this, what is it, the Japanese building here, the Japanese Tokyo Center.
You're talking about just like Little Tokyo, just down
yeah,
the street?
Little Tokyo, but it's like a Tokyo Center right across the street from like the very like Street Fighter looking ish temple or Mortal Kombat looking temple that you fight in front of. But you can go exchange your currency there. So I'm gonna go get some Japanese money. Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, gonna go see what's good. Yeah, I think so. You remember Rush Hour, bro? But this Chinese though. I mean, yeah, I was like, he's like, Chinese ambassador. He's like, trust me, I am going to find your daughter. Hey, dude, Jackie Chan was the shit, bro.
Jackie Chan is the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Drunken Master, one of the best movies ever made.
Dude, he's a jerk. Like, well, he's not a jerk, but like his son's over here. He was like, man, my dad doesn't want to give me none of his money. I was like, yeah, you didn't jump over buildings and fucking Little Trouble in Big China.
That's what I'm saying with DJ Khaled and this kid, bro.
Yeah, yo, his kid, not for nothing. That fool's gonna grow up privileged as fuck, bro. It's like when you know what makes you find out how that there's people out there that kind of have that certain upbringing and it's on different levels to everybody. Like, you know, when it happened to me, I was dating this white girl, bro, and I'm just like, yo, I was like, either like, I dug deeper and I was like, oh, nothing means anything because dad always bought everything.
Oh man, so it's one of those like
it's like, bitch, you don't say thank you, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this shit's just automatic to you, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like, hey, bitch, you gotta say thanks for everything, but I just kind of noticed certain tendencies where I was like, damn, you're just like this little spoiled ass bitch.
Man, that's like, well, I'm about to say that's unfortunately sounds like bad upbringing too, man. Like their parents didn't instill any just like common decency in them. Like
that shit pissed me off, bro. That shit would piss me off because I would be like, bitch, I'm trying. This shit should matter to you. But like it doesn't, because like your dad's been spoiling you since you're fucking 5, huh?
That's obnoxious, man. Because I mean,
Because this is a real fucking thing. I was talking to a fellow friend about a similar issue. You know what I mean? Like not anybody you know, but it's just what is it? Just like how it's like fuck. You got like sometimes like you gotta like be like, hey man, like I am not dad. And like you got to start appreciating, cut me some slack, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because like this I don't know what the fuck your dad does, but I do not have the same job. Like,
yeah. Well, it's
so
like,
we're about to find out how much you really love me.
What did the father do? You ever ended up finding out?
What?
You ever ended up finding out what her father did for a living?
He owns Cheetahs I think it's Laughing. No, I'm sorry, comedy club in Texas.
which one?
I think it's Cheetahs or one of the cats fucking hotel. I mean, comedy club. I want to say it's Cheetahs, but like that fool owns that shit.
What part of Texas?
Fort Worth.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about Fort Worth.
Yep.
You better not. Nah. But that
That was a lesson, bro. Like you know how some relationships are like a fucking lesson, or just like certain experiences are just.
I mean, all of your relationships up until you land the one.
that's
And
true.
even that one is still a lesson.
That's just an ongoing lesson right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you're like, hey, like you don't know whenever you're gonna get pop quizzed with that shit.
Oh, dude, yeah, I got checked recently, man. I've been coming home grouchy from work and shit, and she's like, "Hey, why aren't you happier?" I was like, "Fuck, that's you're, okay, yeah." And, I felt real bad and did some reflecting, and
You know when somebody said that to me coming home. July came early then.
fine.
Yeah. This what you fucking want?
You did this to me.
You want this Miami Magic?
Oh man. What? Okay, that just reminded me, man. I dated this girl forever ago, and she told me about how she had like a friend when they were growing up, and she quit playing with her friend because she was getting weird, and she just showed up one day to her house, like knocked on the door. She goes outside, and this used to be friend just yanks her hair out of her head, like pulls some of it out and goes, "You did this."
Damn.
Have you ever encountered like that kind of level of crazy?
Yeah, like a super toxic relationship. Yeah, I've been like where a knife has been pulled.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like for real. Like it just I don't know, very like insecure person, and just kind of I'm like, whoa, like I was kind of scared. I was like, "Yo, are you serious?" And then they kind of try to hit me with one of those like, oh no, I wasn't. I was just mad, and I'm just like, you need to open the door because I gotta go. This is not cool. I was like, it's because you kind of my first instinct was like, I should punch her, just diffuse the situation. Because I was like, yo, this is a knife. I don't know if I can justify this. I gotta just, you're thinking just instinct, but I was like, you can't punch her, dude. You know what I mean? So I had to just like back up and just be like, hey, I'm gonna fucking leave. This is gone somewhere where this is gonna turn some bad real quick. So I'm just gonna peace. And yeah, I had to like pretty much like not struggle to get out of there, but I'm just like, yo, like, bitch, I will break this fucking control to the fucking gate to get my car out.
Don't stab me, please.
Yeah, because it was a big ass kitchen knife.
I dated this
I
girl.
was scared, fool. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yo, if I get stabbed in the stomach, like the acid's coming out, I'm dying, bro. Like you know what I mean? Because I've watched the fucking these criminal shows where I'm like, somebody gets stabbed with something that big or something like. The fucking your stomach is everything. You're you can't just stop. It's like when you get stabbed in the jugular. It's like you can try to compress the bleeding, bro, but that person's probably not gonna make it unless somebody gets
Yeah. Well, even then you got all the internal bleeding.
Somebody
and all that
said
shit.
Tony Soprano that B.
Dude,
But
did that choke slam to that chick, dude?
dude, the best scene of Tony Soprano beating up a chick was what is it? A True Romance. That was the craziest scene in that hotel room. Jesus Christ, bro! When he fucking throws that bitch through the shower, he's like, "Come on, bitch!" And he's fucking like, I'm like, yo, and then that shot just like. I was just like, dude, this is crazy. I was like, this hooker is fucking enduring the shit out of this for that one dude. What's his name, Lance? Yeah.
I need to watch that show. I never watched
No,
it.
it's a movie, dude.
Oh, wait, I thought you said The Sopranos.
No, well, no, he was talking about it he was.
But you're saying True.
But I'm talking about a True Romance. Gandolfini's
Yeah.
in there, and he's like this mob shark trying to fucking get some money or some drugs that the boss sent him out to get, and then this is like this petite crazy in love, ex call girl in there, And she's like, I left this hooker life and I'm in love with this guy and I'm gonna do everything by any means. And James Gandolfini's like, bitch, tell me where the fucking money's at. He starts beating the shit out of her, bro. Like I'm like, you're just like, yo, this is fucking brutal, bro. Like, and like to the point where she stabs him in the fucking movie with this cork. But like prior to that, like it's still enough to, cause she's a light girl. Like when he threw her, it was like everything that he did is like it's not justifiable, but like it can be like, you're just like, yo, it's in life, it's actually doable. So you're like, it's very realistic. So it makes you like, you're like, yo, somebody can really do this to a really skinny white bitch. You know what I mean? Like not that anybody, hopefully nobody's out there doing stupid shit like that. But I'm just saying, like that's that direction of that movie where I was like, yo, they made Gandolfini look like a monster, and it sold me on it. And I was just like, he was like the Pavarotti of acting, bro.
Damn. All right.
That to me, Pavarotti, yeah.
That's intense, man. It's like one of those like awkward. It's like one of those movies that you're like, you can watch alone or like with like one other person, but you're like, I don't know, if you watch it with like your family or some shit.
Have you ever taken somebody to the movies and it's an awkward movie because like you're not there yet with that person?
100%.
And all right, dog, you go first, dog.
So I was talking to this girl. And like we like hadn't like, I think we made out at a party, and then later on is like, hey, you want to hang out? And she watch a movie. These standard fucking like early 20s, like I don't know what I'm doing in dating shit yet, so just come over and watch a movie.
Got your floaties on.
You know what I mean? I got my fucking water wings. I got my flip flops. But I rented Good Luck Chuck, and it was one of those. I was like, it's cool that it's like sexually suggestive because. Even if it's not tonight, that's kind of like where this is like gonna head. So whatever. Did not know that movie was gonna have like gratuitous amounts of sex scenes and fucking in it.
Oh, so we went the same route. Right?
Yeah, 100%. So like I was sitting there watching this movie with this girl, and I'm like just kind of awkward. Like I'm laughing at, I'm having fun, and then by the end of it, I was like, not gonna lie, I didn't know it was that crazy.
That reminds me of Taxi Driver.
What? Did you watch Taxi Driver on your first date, like with somebody?
No. The character Travis Bickle takes out this chick he's just been wanting to fucking like go on a date for.
Right.
And he takes it to a straight ass porno, bro.
Right, but he went to a porn though. That was the thing that made him.
That it's like,
hey, fucking Will. He's like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, he was like, I thought it was cool. Like, it was my thing is like, and this is also like Dane Cook and Jessica Alba were kind of at the height of their popularity. So I was just like, fuck yeah, like. I don't know, man. Like, I knew it was a movie about sex, but I didn't know it was gonna be like almost a porn. Like,
so mine's kind of similar, fool. I remember like I was in first year of college or something like that, or second year, and I was dating this girl, fool. But it was, you're taking it slow because you're like, man, this is her game, So you're like, we gotta go on these supposed dates, and this is like the third date, fool. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's not really.
How old are you getting this?
I was like, I don't know, it's like first or second year of college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember my age exactly, but I remember that I was just like, yeah, let's go to the movies. And I remember this because I remember how embarrassing it was because I had not banged this chick or nothing had happened just besides like making out and, and all that stuff. And I don't know what made me just like, yeah, I got tickets to Don John. Like, yeah. Oh my God, dude. Like, it was the most awkward fucking movie ever.
Y'all
bro.
even hold hands while you were watching that?
Like, the whole time I just remember this look where like I was just like, what are you trying to fucking tell me, you fucking asshole? Like, and it was so awkward, and I was trying to enjoy the movie. It was a good movie. It's a good movie, about sex addiction. But but
Fuck, you're like, I thought it would set the mood, baby.
Jordan Gordon Levitt did not come through for me that day, bro. Like, he usually does it for the ladies, but like,
dude,
it's like him being addicted. He's like, what is this? You fucking watching porn? Remember that? Yo. Yeah. And then that fucking, she's like, name? Something's wrong with you. Yeah, she's talking to him very like New York, and
Scarlett
it's just
Johansson.
Yeah, dude. I never
see her play a role.
The way
like
she
that.
was talking to me, dude, that shit kind of pissed me off. I was just like, we're gonna fast forward to this.
Who, the chick?
The way she was like, the way she was fucking just yelling at him. I was like, yo, he has a problem, all right? Like,
he's got an overactive wiener. Be nice.
Yeah, bro. And then the whole toxic relationship with the family, bro. And then the dad, and then he has to fuck that old chick to fucking realize that like you gotta fuck for meaning and not fucking like not just not for like, you know, not women are not fleshlights.
It took an old lady to learn.
It was crazy, bro. Have you seen that movie?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was. You should see that movie. It's kind of crazy though. Every time you hear the Mac turn on, you know he's gonna watch porn.
It's funny, man. I'm like, I'm so bad at watching movies, especially like sad or like serious movies. Like I love horror movies and I love cartoons and comedies, man. But I think I'm like really bad at watching. Like,
Are you a crier?
Not really, man.
I fucking cry, bro. If I see a commercial, bro, that fucking hits home, be like, fucking bitch ass Folgers. Yeah, bro. Like
I do get teared up for certain things, man. Like, okay, AI, that old movie, the Spielberg one.
with the robots.
Yeah, that one made me cry.
Oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah.
Sorry, Rock, but I gotta correct you, man.
Oh no, not Spielberg.
It
Who was
was
that?
not Spielberg.
Who was that?
But he did executive, produced it.
Okay, I thought his name was attached to that,
Oh,
but
he is baby.
who is it?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you don't know who
John
did
Hawks, maybe.
it? AI? Oh.
Yeah, with Will Smith.
No. Not that. The one with the
Oh shit! I fucked up. You are correct.
yeah, the whatever the little kid, Haley Joel Osment.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Spielberg?
Yeah.
Okay.
But fun fact, Stanley Kubrick was supposed to do that, but he died, so
Oh,
Spielberg took
really?
it over.
That's a trip. I didn't know that was supposed to be
Kubrick's-
Kubrick.
That movie was Kubrick's baby.
Fuck. Okay, well,
That
I'm
would've
glad I
been his
cried at the end of
master-
that.
And in Kubrick's version, the ending is much more like blunt and like, man, like fuck this little robot kid. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what got me, dude. It was like they tried to put a nice bow on it at the end, like, oh, we got to see his mom one last time. I was like, no, fuck that. He was hanging out with his mom, knowing there's a countdown.
You know what I remember realizing that like watching in the class, and I felt like such a bitch cry when you watch that movie where G Baby gets shot with Keanu Reeves. Remember Hardball? Yeah. Oh, bro. And then when they roll by and shoot G Baby, dog. Oh, that shit fucking hurt, dog. I'm crying.
You're in the back of the class, and they just hear
Fucking head hurts, dude.
like the wheezy crying.
Yeah, that I mean, yeah, they'll get me, bro.
Internet videos of like kids seeing their parents for the first time in forever. Every time,
dude, anything like any overexcitement like that, like if I see it's like dogs haven't seen an owner in fucking a year,
yeah.
I'm like, fucking hate you, like what was the thing? I was like, Tommy's always posting very emotional stuff
I'm
with
not
pop
crying,
culture.
you're crying.
Yeah, I was like that scene with Pokemon, where the movie where they were slapping each other, and what is it? Ash turns into stone.
yeah. Pikachu's trying to
That
wake
shit
him
got
up.
me. I was like, fuck you, dude.
My eyes are just sweaty. I've been running a lot.
I remember like, what is it, Toy Story 3 when they're gonna fall in the fire?
Okay,
Dude, that shit hurt, dog.
Nah, to me, okay, I feel bad.
That bitch ass bear, they should have thrown that fool in the fire, dog.
What about when Andy leaves in the car?
That was sad too.
That's sad.
I was about to say though, the incinerator thing from that movie. I remember watching it, and it like had all these emotional like arcs and stuff like that, because like we all grew up on this shit. And when they did that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. They're not gonna end this movie incinerating these shits.
Yeah,
Like, I was like, it was one of those that actually took me out of the movie, unfortunately, because I get the gravity of that situation. But I think watching it and like knowing you're like, okay, Pixar's not about to just cook these toys. Like,
imagine there was an ending though where they like made that happen. Like that would be like crazy, bro. It would be like that one clip where like the fools in the like, I think Disneyland was popping and like they were starting to do the animations already, like for Mickey Mouse, and these fools like, I think it was Walt's birthday, bro. And the animators decide, they're like, yo, let's make a video of Mickey fucking Minnie, bro. Like it's as a clip, right? And they all had a presentation for him, and they thought he was gonna have the most ha moments, right? Like
they got pissed.
Dude, he fired everybody, dude. like the next day, he fucking fired the shit out of everybody. Like he had them burn that fucking tape. Like,
so you can't even find that shit?
Yeah, you can't. You do like, but they premiered it, and I guess they misunderstood Walt's sense of humor, but he didn't. But I heard that it was it was, like Mickey just fucking the shit out of Minnie.
All right, so he doesn't like Jews and consensual rat sex.
Yeah, from rats he created though. You know?
Right. Well, I was gonna say it's like, man, I don't know, dude. Like, what a weird thing to get worked up on. Do you think at any point he was like, that animation was really smooth though?
I mean, he probably was, because I mean, the animation they were producing for those movies at that time, like I think, I don't know how old Snow White is.
That one's old as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That was
but that animation, like for that time,
I think it's either 1938 or 39.
I can't look at certain movies. No, I can't.
Hitler's favorite animated film.
Snow White.
Yes.
Oh damn! I mean, it's a good movie. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite anymore. But
was it your favorite?
No, I'm just playing it.
I was like, what a weird favorite.
No, it is a good tale. I like the midgets in it.
1937.
Dwarves.
It doesn't. The movie's not called Snow White and the Seven Midgets. Come on, they're dwarves. There's different classifications.
They're like slightly smaller.
I think there's okay. So
I'm saddened that the
Slightly.
that the midgets, that the dwarves are not actually dwarf size in Disneyland. Like if they made them like smaller, bro. Like at Disneyland.
Do they have adults and like?
Yeah, it's like life size one. I'm just like, yo, come on, man. Come on. The kids are going to be like, Mommy, what's a dwarf? As soon as we're like, we're going to watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They're going to be like, first thing they ask, a kid asks, what the fuck is everything? They're learning, bro. They're going to be like, what's a dwarf? It's a midget. What's a midget? It's a short person. And then they're going to be like, how come they're not short? I'm just saying, man.
Well, see, now what I'm wondering is I think that, okay, so like midget used to be a technical, like, I don't know if it's ever a technical term, but it was a widely used term. Now they go by little people. But that's like somebody, if I'm not mistaken, it's like there's a classification for people that have just like a smaller being all around. And then I think dwarfism is where you have like a regular head and then everything else is kind of compressed and didn't develop all the way. Like Wee Man.
You're like a bobblehead, kind of?
Kind of, yeah, you know.
That's kind of cool. Like Wee Man?
Wee Man, I believe that's dwarfism that Wee Man had.
He just kind of looks like a
bubblehead?
No, he kind of looks like a small starfish, kind of.
E-Zone.
A small starfish?
I happened to see a little person at Champs. Did you?
Oh, me too, in the suit?
Yes.
Yeah, bro, he was out there. I was like,
Was
what?
he fly? He was looking fly?
He was looking like
was looking good.
like a Chad, but like a midget Chad.
Okay, help me out. What I feel like I know what a Chad is, but you've used Chad so many times today.
He had the haircut that all the kids from Home Improvement had.
Oh.
Like Jonathan Taylor Thomas haircut.
The part down the middle with the buzz on the
Yeah, like but like a little more corporate.
Then well, okay, so and then he was dressed nice. What was he in? Was
He
in
had like this like car salesman suit almost.
Holy shit, hilarious. Did he try to sell you anything?
He just like tried to give me this flyer, and then I just took it and I tried to walk by, and I was like, yeah, he did. He was working for a booth. Yeah, I walked by because I was looking for the Nas, and then he was like, here, bro.
Take this fucking flyer. Get out of here.
I was like, did I just hear a tea kettle? No, just playing. No disrespect to you, little homie.
Thank you for the flyer.
Yeah, but they didn't have, like, I remember one time, I did post a picture not too long ago, but me with a bunch of Oompa Loompas at an event. Yeah, they were actual midgets. And I remember they were telling me, they're like, yeah, we're all work for some midget union. You know what I mean? And like, they all get work. And he was telling, like, because I think somebody told him, he was like, yo, he's like, this guy likes midgets. Like, yeah. Yeah, like.
Just, holy shit.
Just threw me under the bus.
Like, hey, get a load of this guy. He likes little people.
Well, the guy, like one of the guys, he was like, that's good. People like him keep us working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and he was like, so you like midgets? He was like, check out our agency. He was like, if you ever want to hire any of us. And I was just like, oh man. I was like, I think like hearing that 2 times from a midget saying that midget is not offensive, it kind of solidified it for me.
That's fair.
It's not like I'm being disgraceful. It was like, ew, you freaking, you know.
Right.
You know.
You're not being hateful. I think as a white straight male, I try to walk that line very carefully just because, you know, whatever. We've had the upper hand.
Bird.
I was gonna say we've had the upper hand for so long, you know, now it's like a bunch of backlash on white people and it's definitely deserved. So I try to like watch my verbiage, but I mean that's cool that you had that experience, you know.
It was pretty cool though, man. Those little fools. Shout out to all those little fools I met that day.
You need to start a Little Fool series.
There's a lot. Believe it or not, there is a lot of little fool midgets. Like there's a lot of little buzz cut midgets.
No fool me.
Yeah, like for real, like just straight out little homies. Like I don't know. I would feel because if you're like a little fool, you probably already grow up being insecure. Cause like if you grow up being Latino, like your own family be fucking hella hurtful, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Like there's no supportive ass shit in the family. Like you trying to lose weight, he's like, that's right, stupid fat ass. Like it's like it's like you're just like, yo man, can we get some support up in here?
Or
Like
you're like on the diet, like what the fuck are you here for eating and shit?
yeah, bro. Yeah, like
Guilt
you were
tripping with
losing
food?
weight. Hey, I'm trying to fucking go to school, go to college. For what? You think you're gonna be better than us? Like it's like, bro, like why is everything so defensive? But I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's like that in every home, but there is a lot of, especially 90s kids, we grow up like that. It's up to us to if you choose to have offspring, that you break that cycle from passing that on, or even if you don't have kids, you break that shit away because, like shit, like sometimes what every single one of us needs is just a little support.
Well, it's like you were saying, man, like with the ulcers and shit and getting angry and stuff. And like, I just had my own little like heart to heart with my wife and stuff, like trying to just, you always got to try to do better, man. And it is one of those, my anger is inherited, you know.
Like Hispanic families hold on to any fuck up, bro. You never get any praise for anything, bro. Like, oh God, bro. It's not until like recent fucking parents that just started getting some pinches TikToks. He over here just talking about, he was like, you gotta support your kids. But like, bro, for the most part, it's like, yo, you fuck up on one thing, like you fuck up at 6 years old, you're still hearing. He's like, you're like that one time at 6 you fucked up. It's like, bitch, you know how much I've accomplished since then, bitch? How about you fucking say he's like, yeah, keep elevating in all these things you keep doing. This is why we grow up with no fucking confidence.
You're like, I'm not 6 no more, man.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm just saying it like it is. Hey, you know what I mean? It's this guy my dog. Then fucking start treating your kids better, bro. Because that shit, I'll tell you right now, that shit will fucking be the key factor why your kid will fucking not grow up with the confidence to think he can actually do whatever the fuck he wants, like how you want him to do. And you pitch this whole American dream shit to him, being Latinos, talking about, yeah, you could be whatever you want. That's why I came to this country. But you also got to remember that you got to do that part. And you got to fucking empower these motherfuckers, bro. Because if you make them grow up insecure because all the fuck ups and dreams that you didn't finish, guess what? It's going to be a representation of how they get down. They're not going to be as open to socialize. It's going to be very hard just to get over that antisocial fucking feeling and shit. I'm telling you, because there's a lot of things I've had to break as an adult. You know what I mean? That like my parents, unbeknownst, or maybe maybe they had a fucking hard life. I don't fucking know. But that was represented to me, and learning to recognize that some of that shit ain't cool, and doing something about it is very fulfilling at this point in my life, bro. Because I'll tell you, like, I'm a product of it. Not specifically in all those examples I gave you, but, like for some of those things that I'm talking about, I'm letting you know. And we all deal with that shit. And that reason you start thinking about shit and your peda and you start talking shit when your family's all there, believe me, it stems from a lot more shit than you might think. Start thinking about it and, and learn to get over it. Because that shit, like, believe me, don't let that shit be the reason you don't ever get the opportunities that you rightfully deserve.
As I say, a lot of it is also projection, man. Like, like I put all of my like traumatic upbringing behind me. Like, I love my mom to death now, and we get along great. But we got horror stories and shit. But it's I'm grateful my wife's kind of helping me grow as a person, because like I said, like that's where I get my temper from.
Some of us don't have a fucking support system till we fucking get there. Till you find somebody that you wanted to share your life with. And that shit is life changing, bro, because some of us don't know what that shit is like. And then you get it and you're like, damn, somebody's down for me like that. My own brother wasn't down. I'm not saying me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an example. Like, yeah.
Well, it's one of those, yeah, man. And yeah, just, break any negative cycle you can. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not easy, but acknowledging it is one thing, but you have to take action. You got to follow through. And so that's what I'm working on. So I'm doing mushrooms every fucking day.
Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever steps you got to take, bro. Because it's like, believe it or like, we got a lot. Like, if you grew up as a product of it, just of the middle class, it's not even just make it like a ethnic or race type of thing. It's just like being a product of the middle class in the 90s in America, or the lower middle class.
Yep.
we probably shared similar struggles.
100%, dude.
And,
Little latchkey kids.
Yeah, like and looking at it now, growing up in a different generation, like sometimes we gotta cut our parents some slacks, bro. Because I don't know if I would have been able to pull off that job having a kid, bro. Like, yo, so I be freaking out about my cat for certain shit. I can't imagine if I have like, a kid like that. It just makes you appreciate it, a little bit more. But we're all product of that shit, and we all gotta make sure we don't pass that shit on. It's not cool. Let's cut the trauma and cut those bad habits and start empowering our motherfuckers. That way they start going on for further and shit,
Yeah, man.
Don't ever feel like, bro, nobody should ever feel intimidated, because some parents feel that way, bro. When they start seeing their kids actually start being successful, bro, they fucking,
that irritates the shit out of me when I hear
shit
about
hurts,
that.
bro. Like, as a kid, bro, that shit hurts. It's like, I'm not, bro, you should just be happy for me. I'm able to afford this at this age. You should fucking,
that you think you're better than your old man. That whole trope. Luckily, I didn't go through that with any of my parents, man. But when I hear about that shit, I'm like, motherfucker, who thinks gonna like either put you in or not put you in a retirement home? Can you even afford the retirement home? You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. Like, if I had kids, which I responsibly do not have because I know I don't have the capacity to raise a human being. But if I had kids, man, I'd be like, yo, I'm really banking on you getting fucking rich. So figure it out.
No, straight up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I would be trying to fill up all the fucking voids that like should have been done to like keep what I would call teaching them what I picture is the right way. It's like, yo, man, all the sports I didn't get, all that shit, you're gonna be in all that shit. So
yeah.
But it's like, we gonna do this shit right. Like, we ain't gonna cry over math homework. I'm gonna fucking pay for a bitch ass tutor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're sending you to that fucking Kumin or whatever.
I'll tell you, I cried during math homework, bro. I would fucking rather get F's than to fucking ask for help, bro. Like, and that shouldn't be like that. And I love my parents, like.
Nah, I done the parental math homework thing though. That fucking math work is a bitch. I hate it.
Yeah, but we're at that point, right, Ray? All right, so big thank you to everybody who tuned in. This is one of the official. This is the E-Zone version of the recap of Las Vegas. So once you hear the other live episodes, when Xavier will be back on Wednesday, and everybody else will probably be getting the cheese man of what happened in Vegas in this episode, while I am enjoying my time in Japan with my lady out there, probably eating some good food and nothing crazy. Well, some stuff that's crazy, but
holy shit.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna fucking be eating no freshly sliced eel in the middle with the I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to get no parasites. Yeah, but
that's common over there.
Yeah, but I'm good, bro. My stomach has been through enough, bro. Like, like I'm over here is like Yahweh. But if you're watching this episode right now, make sure you use code with space love with love. Save yourself some money. I would take advantage of those baller jars. Take advantage of the shirts. I will be having a clearance sale on some of the items that are running low. So there will be some items that you will be able to get, like some of the shirts. I'll even do 50% off or 40% off some of the stuff. So guess what? It's time to clear out some of these things. Some of these hats, 40% off. You're gonna get a code. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a code that's gonna be applied to certain things. All right. So make sure that you guys take advantage of that, because that will be coming soon. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, get on the mailing list, flavorsbyezone.com. And if you're watching this right now while I'm in Japan, there's probably new merch in there that I left you guys to enjoy. But I won't be shipping it to March 5th or 6th. Also, thank you to our sponsors, California Magic Farms. Use special code word WDSTS. For all your mushroom needs. Vaporium USA. I did not get to reconnect with Vaporium. I was busy out there, and it was a very big facility. But much love for sponsoring the show. VaporiumUSA.com. 3 locations in New Mexico and 1 in beautiful Las Vegas. Follow my new page, The Come Up Shopper, on Instagram, so you can keep up with and see firsthand all of the cool resale stuff that I come up on my weekends, from thrifting and all that stuff, and all the videos behind the scenes and all the stuff that I got. Believe me, I got like a shitload of stuff, and you can see it firsthand. And yes, all my stuff gets hooked up. Follow me on whatnot. I see my status on there is pretty good. Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to E-Zone, Rock Samson. Expect this Beatset right after this. Thanks for tuning in. Follow me at Morning Real. It's my podcast where I review films. Tonight, I will be putting out Love and Basketball. So, if you're a romance guy or girl and you like basketball, check it out.
Is that what Nick Cannon?
No. That's Omar Epps.
Oh.
Yep. And tomorrow for Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be putting out the movie If Beale Street Could Talk. So
Is that a love movie?
it's a romance film.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a black romance film, 'cause, you know, it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's
Keep the theme.
do it, man.
Where'd you get these names from? Like BET?
Nah, man. Like they've been on the Oscars.
I would have
and
just
all
copied that. I would have just copied that. I would have been like, yo, what are they playing on BET real quick?
Well, it's
Because they're gonna
now-
just highlight the most like influential black films. I'm not just saying that because it's fucking black entertainment, but like if I just did not fucking know where to go, and I would just be like, well, I'm just gonna see what's the top channel for black entertainment. And that is what BET would come up as. So I'm gonna see, like, you know, I don't know if I would review Love Don't Cost a Thing, but you know.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind doing that one. But yeah, if you want to see that one, that's on Amazon Prime too. So
Yep.
Rock Samson.
Stick around for the beat set coming up. Follow me on all my socials at Rock Samson ATX, and shout out the Higher Path.
Yeah. Also, happy birthday to my little nephew Jameson.
Happy birthday.
Eileen, tell him I said happy birthday. See, he is same team. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this closeout. And thank you for enjoying the makeup show. And I hope you enjoyed the second show while I'm out there in Japan. And there is one more coming up because I think I only need to do 3.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy this closeout.
Peace.